What is up, guys? Cyber Houdini here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. We're back, baby. We're in this beautiful, brand new Final Fantasy. It's crazy to think how long this series has been going. Holy shit. Like, is there any other series that has, you know, numbered to 16? Good lord, I know there's well over 20 different games. It's probably 30 or 40 at this point with all the little spin-offs and rhythm games and everything. It's still pretty impressive to have 16 mainline games, you know? After I saw Halo 4 come out, I'm like, geez, we gotta drop the numbers, man. It's ridiculous. But, you know, Final Fantasy 16 stands against that. It's been pretty fun, you know. The outcry over it being just PS5 exclusive has been very, very vocal, sadly. It's understandable, you know. It should at least be on PC, you know. I can understand the Xbox stuff, but for fuck's sake, it's so silly. Square Enix need to just, like, shit or get off the pot, you know. Allow themselves to be bought by Sony, or just really wake up and support everything. They've been doing better this year thanks to things like, you know, the pixel remasters and that. We will shape. I've been enjoying this. A lot of people are saying, you know, it's not Final Fantasy because it's a mix of everything. I do understand that the combat is, but it's a natural progression of where things were going for the longest time. Between Final Fantasy 15 pushing into the full you know, action combat, then Kingdom Hearts, then Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is where the series is going, you know. If you want the old turn-based stuff, those games are still there. We're getting pixel remasters, we're getting remakes. They're all still there, but in terms of modern, people want action. They want it now. They want it all. So, yeah, we're pretty far into this one now. I think we've kind of taken care of all the tutorial stuff. We've got our first icon. We've taken down Benedicta, and now we got our first kaiju fight. Look how quick it just jumps you back into the action. Nice. We've come to the big reveal. Spoilers, but what I've been saying from the start, poor old Clive over here finally realizes that this mysterious icon of fire who controls Ifrit is none other than himself. Himself, yes. He's responsible for murdering his own little brother.
Don't go making me throw you back in there now, eh?
Alright. So, let's go and see how he deals with those consequences. Hello, Torgal. I've noticed just hanging out you don't get to pet him. So you have to talk to Sid. Sid may actually be the best character in the game besides Clive. I'm loving the music. Alright, talk to me, buddy. What's going down? Looks like I can't do anything else.
Crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Don't.
Oh, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav.
Alright,
In
Gav.
case you've forgotten, you're the one who's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up a scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out.
Sidolphus.
He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Nice. Okay. I can't get the dialogue any higher. I have tried, but I'll keep trying. It is the wicked, wicked low. Mother trucker budgie on a stick. That's all I can say to that. What is wrong with sound balancing in video games? You know, you start to wonder, is it just me? But you talk to the average gamer and they don't give a fuck. Has it got to do with master volume? Should I just leave that alone? I turn down everything else, but leave voice, so I don't know. You tell me, what's the best? Because I'm stupid at this point, clearly. Everyone's got fucking $6,000 home theater system with surround sound. But when I'm just trying to stream the buggering thing, it's like every game's dialogue is the only thing that suffers. Explosions will rip your face off and melt your guts, which is great. But I need to hear what people are talking about. Journey to King's Fall. Indubitably. There was a side quest there somewhere. Where'd it go? Over here. It's still locked. How come? It's something got to do with Chocobo, right? The fat Chocobo and...
I think I haven't noticed you stealing sips from that pot.
Yes. And look at the little mug. Quest progress is restricted. But why? Why? That's so odd to me. Let's go talk to the Tomes boy.
And how might this old soul be of service?
Hippocrates.
What subject shall we consider today?
Hippocrates. So this is how they do, like, such a cool idea. This is how they do the entire lore of the game. I think it's fucking
The door
awesome.
to the shelves shall ever be open.
Alright, it sounds a bit better now. Maybe I just gotta stop fucking with master volume. Maybe. Yeah, we're using the pre-order, or at least early adopter. I don't know if it exactly is pre-order, but it's the Braveheart blade. I actually love his standard Invictus blade a little better. Like Braveheart is that's a callback to the very first Final Fantasy, and I actually think there's huge number of callbacks to the first one. It's really cool. You know, they're paying homage to the series that brought it up for sure. I mean, you get your little Easter eggs and that, but I'm talking about genuine story beats. Even these mother crystals and everything. Blackthorn. So we've got a little bit of upgrading and stuff we can do. The Storm Cry. So after defeating Benedicta and Garuda, we can basically make a boss weapon out of their dead carcass, which is nice. Iconomancy. Okay, that's cool. I don't know, that's what they're going to call it. And then most of the stuff you have on you, you can actually upgrade as well. It seems like the level 2 will give me a little bit of health on top of that. Nice. So yeah, you can do craft, and then up the top reinforce. So if you're really attached to the stuff you have, you can reinforce it. +1, +2. Steel crown. Do I have to get... Can I make this myself? Yes, so you'd make it over here. Just goes straight to +1, huh? Dragon Talon. Alright. That gives you 33. And then this would give me 36 over and then 8. Okay, we can try that. I don't think any of them have anything else special with them as far as I can tell. No. Okay, let's make the steel crowns.
Not bad. If I do say so myself.
Alright. And then make it up to +2. I don't think you can take it to +3 yet, can you?
Yeah, that should do you.
To my knowledge. We'll see. Alright.
That it?
That's it.
Fine.
Torgal, are you ready, buddy? So apparently all this stuff that's been going on with like Sikkim Torval and my little running joke has been completely self-inflicted. It's my own fault. I think by like mashing a certain button, you can ask Torgal to like launch the enemy or do lots of other stuff. Alright, I don't think there's anything we can do here. Let's just go straight to our next destination. That side quest is still locked. I was thinking by talking to Sid it would open it up. But no, King's Fall it is. We'll have big wider areas to explore a little later, but for now we're just recovering. Now we have Jill in our ward. She is the dominant of Shifa. She's kind of recovering. She's in a room we're not allowed to visit, which is unusual. She's a childhood friend, Clive's major love story.
This here was a thriving trade route.
Seems a bit better now.
Then the blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut.
Look at
That's
Torgal.
waiting for us up ahead.
He's the best boy. Been a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts and Devil May Cry and a few others. The combat is just kind of... It's like an old friend, you know?
Sorry for yourself.
Putting on your favourite pair of fluffy socks. It felt like home.
Don't. Please. Think about it, Clive. The rumours all point to...
Oh, careful.
That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait.
We were treated to some of the best
You go on ahead.
cutscenes I have seen all year.
We both know that.
No buts about it.
You said but. He's gonna try and divert them, huh? The Imperials seem to be ruled by this prince who can turn into Bahamut. We saw a little fight between the Eikon Bahamut and Barbaros's Odin, which was incredible. There you go. Now we can pet him. Here you go. There's a trophy for petting Torgal 5 times, but I think I already got that within a few seconds.
This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire.
We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
See, maybe it's just a cutscene thing. Oh no, not spiders! Fuck! Fucking spiders, man! Just once. We heading down here? Looks like. Level 17? Holy moly!
For what?
Nice. Get over here. New enemy approaches, huh? I'll have to unlock like another way to grab them. Nice. A little parry action.
That's enough.
And that's them all dead, yep. Torgal can be used as a launcher, but there's probably a move that lets you do that, because there's a move that allows you to strike from above. This game is very pretty. I'm playing performance mode. I haven't had too many issues with frame rate, honestly, but we'll see. Still probably early game. That sound like something big. Sheesh! My, little Minotaur. Am I supposed to be afraid of you or something? That's cute.
Beast man.
Get back here. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, da, ba, da. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Staggered, baby. Let's get that burning blade going. Nice. Yes. Seems like Garuda's really good for stagger. Which is nice. You'd love to see it. No. Did you fall over again? Come on. Get him, Torgal. I love the burning blade. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the music is glorious. Glorious. Whee! That was kind of sick. I mean, he hits hard. You're done for. Finish him. Nice. He was chunky. What's his workout routine with the fucking abs like that? Good God, man. Minotaur main. Nice. Take it all. He's now wrestling with the thoughts of him being his own brother's killer. It was clear from the moment I saw it, he was having an out-of-body experience that tends to happen when you're embodying one of the Eikons.
Straight to a nest of bloodthirsty beasts.
How was he to know? People have said the side quests are about what you expect, you know? About 50% fetch quest, 50%, you know, fairly interesting, pertaining to the story. It's a gorgeous game for sure. I do enjoy performance mode, so I was okay with a little dip in resolution. Having only a 1080p monitor did not matter to me. God, I love this quiet music even in combat. It's so well done. Shows that he's having a very, you know, he's wrestling with stuff. Contemplative moment. Get over here. That's it. Just try it. Nice. No poison nastiness for me, thank you. Double whammy, why not? New enemy approach. Get these little bugs away. Hell yeah. Switch over to Garuda. Use Deadly Embrace, which is basically the Devil Bringer from Devil May Cry. Which I'm very okay with that. I think we're done, aren't we? Just when I get into it. Feels amazing. So apparently there's 2 new difficulties that you can unlock after you finish the game. Switching from icons is simple as just L2 mid-combat. It's nice. I wouldn't say it's as fast as at least Devil May Cry 5 anyway, you know. I think it's probably speed-wise on par with Devil May Cry 4. You know, it would have been in development a long time. Devil May Cry 5 was... Sheesh! It was... as we like to call... you know... new Capcom. Damn, I'm supposed to be able to dodge that? I don't think so.
Not this time.
Nice. Yes. We've leveled up everything now, so we're doing a nice bit of damage. These guys are tough old broads, that's for sure.
Too slow.
Very slow. Hey Megan, how you doing? Hello. Hope you're having a cracking day. Out here trying to eat my microphone. Hell yeah. Is this a game you'd be interested in at all? Little Final Fantasy XVI action? This guy's so done, he doesn't even know it.
Not this time.
Sit down, boy. Let's see, what did they change that time? I do find myself getting gear and icons. What did you change? Badge of Might and the Gill, okay. Oh, there you go, Steel Embrace, nice. And the Brave Heart. I have a lot of Gill. Is there anything else I can change? Increases Rising Flames. Heat Wave. Scarlet Cyclone. I'm still trying to get that one. Heat Pulse. No. Which one is the Rising Flame? I'm guessing it's that one, yeah. This one's Scarlet Cyclone, okay. I like Scarlet Cyclone a lot. There's about 5 or 6 hits. Okay. 10% isn't going to be that much of a difference, but you never know. Let's see if there are any goodies off the beaten path, huh? Nope. So I think they've chosen maybe 8 or 10 of these giant summons, these icons as they're called, giant kaijus. We're used to a little bit more in other games, but these ones each represent a mother crystal. They each represent a whole kingdom, you know, a nation that's been protected by these gods, which is really cool to see them go at each other on a biblical scale, you know, literally lighting up the whole sky while tiny infantry fight over down below. It's very impressive. I've never seen it on this scale before. Aw, careful now. It's a rickety old bridge.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Who's that?
Gav!
Damn, he's getting wrecked. Where is Sid? Careful. Listen to the crystal theme in the background. Oh, shit.
Who goes there?
So there's a trophy for beating a boss without getting hit. I accidentally got that. Only like 3% of people have that.
Your choice.
Let's get rid of the mage first, always. They are just annoyance. We can't have that. Beautiful, you love that. Say it. Hiya! Get over here! Anyone else? Come on, you can do better than that. Sheesh! Another dragoon, you love to see it. Bring it. The Imperial Dragoons. And a Wyvern. Do they have control over those?
There he is! Don't let him escape!
The Imperials. Alright, where's Sid when you need him? Yes! Yes, there he is! Call forth Ramu, God of Lightning. I think they're okay.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late!
You bet your ass you're late.
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood.
Ben Starr just nailing Clive. Fucking
Here to even the
Ralph.
odds. Any objections?
He's also in Diablo 4 as Lothair.
I'll take the dragon.
Alright.
Take the dragoon.
Say less. I like it that way anyway. Too slow, you call yourself a dragoon. Pitiful. Oh, did you get a parry, huh?
Die, you bastard!
You bastard. You're almost better almost getting hit by the dragoon just to get the perfect parries, you know?
Much help I'm gonna be here.
Whoa, I dodged that.
Alright. One down, one to go.
Lovely. That's so good. Almost 9k damage. So you're better off almost to wait, see? Damn, a little bit early. That's what's wrong there. What's that? Mirage dive. Oh! Sheesh! Damn!
When could these bastards fly? But what goes up
Whoa!
must come down.
Oh, dang!
Bloody
Get him!
waste there. Come on, let's finish him off.
Get him! Finish him! You're on fire, bitch. It's over. Nice. That Mirage dive was cool. Just never stopped. Very cool. I think we leveled up again. Lovely. Love to see it. Level 19. Nice. Imperial Link. Okay, cool. These dragoons are fun. They also seem to be very important. All named.
Come on.
Every time Sid uses Ramu, though, it seems to wear him out. Oh, damn, is Gav gonna end up dead? Oh, he's mortally wounded. Is he gonna jump into the water to escape?
Shit!
Oh, damn. Will Clive shift into the Phoenix to save him? That's what I'm thinking. To reveal himself. Oh, never mind. Damn. Sheesh. Nice, Torgal. Cleave him in two. Where's Gav? Shit, is he gone? No way!
Clive!
Grab him, come on.
Give me your hand!
Oh, it's the messed up one. Oh no.
Help me!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Oh damn, no PTSD. Joshua.
I've got you.
Nice. Dude, you'd rip his arm clean off after that wound. Oh, even Torgal helped dragging him up. What a good boy. Clive has some demons. What is it, boy? Let's get him home. It was a nice little side quest. That might open up the other ones. Someone was probably watching. I get this feeling Joshua's still alive. We've been haunted by this hooded figure. It's been many years. Nice.
Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted.
There you go.
But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an Eikon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind.
Right.
I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know.
Come on, you know who he is.
But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Right. Let's get his ass home. Clive never cleans his face, man. Fucks me up. Just got crud and dirt and blood just covering his face. Alright, so these are the hooded figures.
No birds returning this year.
Whoever this girl is.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Joshua.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
For one, his mouth looks similar. For two, you've only introduced us to a handful of characters. So to create one of them...
Back to where it all began.
And then turn them into a hooded figure means it has to be someone we already know because you're hiding an identity, you know? You wouldn't hide someone... Oh, here we go. Yep. It's gone for the full mullet. What is going on?
He must be stopped.
Joshua. He lived. It would make sense. I mean, he is the Phoenix, right? Doesn't matter how many times you die, there's a chance of coming back. I think in the fight with Ifrit, he even came back a couple of times. He'd been pummeled into non-existence and still was reborn. He might be talking about Clive, but I don't think so. I think he's talking about something even greater. Maybe Barnabas. He seems to be one of the big bads.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
These accents.
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Finally, Jill.
Right.
There just seems to be the ability to ride around on chocobos for certain areas.
Go to her, you fool.
Yeah, there was not. They could have left that reveal
Right, you lot. Enough slacking.
for longer, but there's no need.
Goots, come with me.
Go.
Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
That's so funny.
Jill.
It's been a long time, 13 years. Now the feeling's still there. These little stones that pop up are like combat arenas you can mess around with. Visit the infirmary.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Yeah, they could have waited for longer for the reveal, but yeah, there's no need.
Let's get this fixed before...
Like I said, it wasn't. I don't think it was some big giant gotcha moment. Alright, here we go. Poor Jill. She seemed captive.
It's true then. It really is you.
Being used as the dominant by an opposing kingdom.
It is.
Aww.
Clive!
It's definitely the big love story, these two.
You're alive.
So are you.
13 years.
I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
Don't think she had a choice.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate.
She's got a little Tifa thing going on, isn't she?
Rosaria had lost her leaders. The duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it.
Right.
They killed the men and captured the women.
It seems after great turmoil, it awakens the dominance.
And took you back to Ironhome.
But it's also very coincidental, too
They
coincidental.
meant to have their fun with me before the end.
I think it's...
But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
Fire and ice.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
Right? Us. Uh-oh.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
Is he gonna tell her the full truth, you know?
It was me.
Damn.
I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
Damn, it's so raw. Fucking hell.
When I think back to that night.
What is this? What does he say? I'll find you?
The hooded man,
Yeah, what did he say?
he spoke to me. What did he say?
I wasn't far off.
We have found you.
I knew there was a U. The lip syncing is actually
What did he mean?
done with the English version in mind, which is crazy.
We should go back there, to Phoenix Gate.
It's a first for Final
I
Fantasy.
need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
No.
Jill, All right.
Yeah, Jill was like
You'll be needing a change of clothes then.
an adoptive
Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting
part of
overexcited.
the family, you know.
Sorry.
She would visit.
I'll see you soon then.
These two have always had a little affection for each other. Interesting, he told her everything. That's really powerful.
I should make ready too.
It's good. He's honest.
It's a long journey ahead.
He doesn't even understand what the fuck happened himself, and he's already telling people he probably murdered his own brother. Like, Jesus. Cool to see Jill. Yeah, she's got a little thief thing going on.
Come down as soon as I've got
Like in the grey hair. But yeah, fire and ice, you know, they're like star-crossed lovers. If you can't see a little Romeo and Juliet there, you're too blind. That's really cool.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce.
Alright.
Your friend needs to get dressed.
No sneaky peekish. Speak with Sarah.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave
Oh,
whenever you're
this
ready.
is our little hideaway. It's pretty cool. Looks like the ancient architecture or the husk of something, you know. I like it. Parts of it looks like a shell, you know. Let's go talk to the shop owner, huh?
What do you want?
I was told to come in.
Well, we're leaving.
Oh, we'll be back, don't worry.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
No, that's not true. I love you, Granny. Gaia Blade. Look at all this stuff. See, a lot of it's very incremental in its upgrades. So it's like, yeah. Who needs all of that then? Alright. How's it going, Lacuna? How you doing? Hey, Shira. I'm doing good today, and I hope you're doing good too. Did I see a cheeky little puppy? Oh my god. Breath of Wind. Reduces Rook's Gambit cooldown. I don't even know what Rook's Gambit is yet.
Off you go then.
Thanks, love.
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
Thanks, Granny. I wonder what Rook's Gambit is. Yeah, Gouge and Wicked Wind. Deadly Embrace. I guess I'd have to unlock it first. Probably one of these. Is it Aerial Blast? Jesus. Wonder how they work. They seem like ultimate things, you know. There's a Rook's Gambit. Jump back, then deliver a punishing counter. Okay. Heat Wave. Summon a projectile for launching several deadly shockwaves. Trying to save up for this, honestly. The Flames of Rebirth. Wonder when we unlock the icon stuff. Hello.
They even have a Moogle.
Kupo.
I've never seen one in the flesh.
Here I am, so drink it up, Koopa. Aw. These guys been around for a long time.
They live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
How's that little puppy doing? Knows his stuff, but what he doesn't know is that Nectar the Bold is no ordinary Muggle. Is that your name?
Nectar, you say? Clive.
Jesus, you understand Muggle tongue? I prefer that than what they used to do. In some of the other games, they would have, you know, a voice actor or actress give them a very childlike voice, and it got a little bit irksome after a while. Kipow, kipow. It was like, fucking hell.
That sounds painful.
Didn't really fit either, you know. It's hard to get something like this. But they've always had these little noises they make. So it makes sense that that's actually their voice. It's kind of the difference between Pokemon just making random growling noises and actually saying their name. Let's see what this is all about. The fat chocobo, I think. Does he need food or something?
A new face.
Right.
Dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress.
It has been rough as hell. Didn't sleep at all. Spent time with an empty social battery. Oh shit. Swamp with paperwork and getting grand stuff. Right, right.
The contents of my strong box and my
hopefully it'll all go well. Those grants can be very useful. I don't see why not. Okay, that's fine. Take my money.
I don't see why not.
I'm glad the grants exist, you know. They're basically like smaller versions of the scholarships in America.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests.
Are you going to focus on psychology as a major?
Their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful. They're hot.
Thanks. Oh.
Meal. How long has it been?
I wonder, do I get some to keep for myself, you know what I'm saying?
We just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Your food.
The branded.
I was hoping it might be. Well,
it looks smashing.
Fine.
And to an ex new guy they're with because they actively chose to go out of their way to use the bus stop outside my apartment. That's so petty. Oh my god. Well, may God have mercy on his soul, because he's gonna have to put up with the same shit you did. Copied all of my playlists I have public and then blocked me. Creepy. So that's the rebound guy that they're gonna use to try and make you jealous. Jesus. Always goes to show who is the better person in the relationship when the other person comes crawling back, you know.
Think me lazy for waiting
Fuck
to
off.
be served like a lord.
Especially if they were a cheater.
Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see.
What about my girlfriends, which is weird? Yeah, they're just following you around. They probably are like follow your girlfriends and all that kind of stuff. People can be super creepy. It's sad to see, but I'm telling you, social media is just it's done a horrible thing to people's minds. Like most of the stuff people do on social media, a small percentage of people probably did before social media, you know, the real stalker types that existed beforehand, but now it's like times 1,000. It's just so easy to do. PLC course, not a full uni. Okay, nice.
There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
As long as you're happy, you know, and you're interested in what you're doing, that's all that matters.
Just a moment.
By the sounds of it, I don't think your parents are going to help too much with money-wise, huh?
If I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
You're doing it all on your own back, but you can do it. You got this. You're a strong-willed person.
That's the
probably
last one.
A cheeky little
I'd better let Kenneth know.
Part-time job or something to keep you afloat. Alright, Kenneth, I've done your little jobs.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
Yeah, weird as fuck, for sure.
All three of them.
She's gonna be
slaves waiting upon their masters.
Fucking horrible person as she gets older.
Fed like equals.
Indeed.
Someone needs to just sit her down and wake her the fuck up. If you're exhibiting these kind of really dangerous red flags now, holy fuck.
You're scorned as slaves. Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign
because of the branded.
The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free.
What's funny is Final Fantasy 13 had similar branded people, but this has already explained it a bit better.
More than reason enough to
shows you about all about you need to know about that game.
Now,
Yeah.
I promised you something for your trouble, did I not?
Both of your exes, yeah.
The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will.
Hopefully things are better now.
Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
Now that yous are kind of done, hopefully you can just completely cut ties with them. That's clearly what they were trying to do with the teacher and everything. They knew that their time was running out. Just gotta get a clean break away from them, you know. Okay. Go on, no one's looking. What? You can badge of metal. You can steal from them? That's a weird thing to say. Yeah, even maybe in the future you could go off on a trip to England or something to see your girlfriend. Might give you that kind of fresh headspace, you know. Oh, defense. Yes, please. I'd be feeling that, you know. I'd be getting my ass handed. Keep out. Okay, that's that one done.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Most of these starting side quests are gonna be ass, but we'll have a look around all the same. A botanist probably looking for some plants and shit.
Newcomer, I need help.
One's a huge pick-me that was deeply traumatized. And ticking time bomb, right? Good lord.
And I've seen nothing of her since.
Why can't there be psychologists
for fear of what might have happened.
in the schools?
Please, I beg of you.
Because people need counseling immediately.
I have to know.
Yeah. Right. Checking the man's assistant. Okay.
All right, I'll go. Marvelous. Thank you.
The other one is the one with the teacher and harassment. Yeah, fucking hell.
Whereabouts is she? Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps.
Yeah, yeah.
Just now go.
Alright. Prioritize quest. Oh. I don't mind doing a few of the smaller side quests. I think they were saying there's ones with like a little plus sign or whatever. Those can be important. Yeah, it's very hard to just end relationships amicably, you know? Even the ones that seem like they're friendly and good, people can have residual anger and feelings and stuff. And fuck, that really sucks. You don't deserve that. Like I said, it is a good sign that you were better in the relationship. Not that it's a one-upmanship or anything, but it's just like, yeah, usually the person that's done wrong or crawling their way back, you can tell. Alright, so where exactly is this side quest? Is it this one here, you think? Let's see, local map, nearby activities. Okay. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, there's been a lot of outcry about this game. I think the main part of it... Oh, this is nice. Holy shit. I think it's just because it's just closed off to PlayStation 5. They shouldn't have done that. That was definitely a Sony decision. Like, I don't give a fuck either way when it comes to Xbox, because you tend to miss out on Japanese stuff anyway. But not
Someone's
PC.
in trouble.
Oh man, fucking spiders! Why is it always spiders? Why is it always motherfucking spiders? Oh yeah! Get him, Torgal. I think Torgal's kind of stopped doing that, which is nice. I think that was my fault. I love the burning blade.
That's enough.
Get up me face. So you got this thing that's like definitely like Devil May Cry 4. Keep on juggling, baby. Bonk. Thing is, yeah, I wasn't even that good of a person, frankly. I was kind of a dick. But she was no angel. It's okay, so it's better that you can admit that, you know? And no one's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But you're not hounding them afterwards, you know? Usually, volatile people tend to
It would have been worse
attract
if you went
volatile people as well.
Wait, I've seen you around the
Or you've got
highway.
like
You're new, aren't you?
the predators, which they prey on the weaker people.
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
When you're that young, though, a lot of those relationships are extremely intense and passionate, and it's a good thing, you know. Sometimes that's true feelings, right? But it can also be extremely dangerous.
But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after
The way I look at things, I try not to regret too much in the past, you know. That can be the hardest thing.
Fragrant.
We're all just out here learning. Doesn't matter if you're 15 or 50. We're just learning.
Right. Well, you should hurry back.
The worst things I think we do is we hold grudges.
That seems unlikely.
Get him, Turtle. So what's the crack with the puppy? Come on, you're leaving me hanging here, man. You know I love animals. Talk about the puppy. So, the puppy, is it one of the batch of pups that we talked about before? I remember you had a whole lot of pups, but you didn't get to keep any of them. Did one of them come home? So, the puppy is one of the... Aww. They came home. Aww. Hopefully they were okay. I remember you saying that they all died, or some of them died. And from the picture, I just was kind of doing my usual scrolling. It's like a little terrier mix. God, aren't they the best? Aren't they the best? So what does she want now? Gather samples, huh? How about no more spiders? How about not 2 quests in, more spiders? It's becoming a running joke about me and spiders in video games. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Dude, if this Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk fight happens, swear to God, it'll be the best thing to come out of all of this nonsense YouTuber boxing stuff. Just to see 2 little pansies just fucking slapping the air in front of them, you know.
I better get it back to the hideaway.
What I love is when they do all these like videos and training montages. Like right now, Zuckerberg is doing a lot of jiu-jitsu, you know. So he's doing a lot of grabs and shit. And they will use none of that when the fight comes. I guarantee you. It's not how the brain works, man. Elon Musk has a bigger chance of just throwing down some money than he does actually fighting. They're the 2 nerds in class just fighting each other, you know. One breaks out a calculator. The other one puts some duct tape on his eyeglasses. Well, actually, it's not jiu-jitsu. Alright. Nice and simple. Yeah, I'll try and stick to important side quests. Because, you know, sometimes you can get really great story beats in the side quests, but, you know, unfortunately, you're going to get 50% of them is going to be fetch questy. Gal had a change of heart. She was keeping the one I wanted. Right. We want to survive even though I was mishandling them. Good lord. Picking them up, letting others touch them. Yeah. Just feeding them potatoes and milk. Potatoes! Of a dog. Oh my god, must have been an older owner, was she? That sounds like such a granny thing to do. I'll mash up some potatoes and a bit of milk, you know?
Yeah,
fuck,
she's
you know.
standing right there.
I guess they were that young.
The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
The mother dog probably didn't even care for them too much anymore.
I almost had a fit.
Once they're handled like that, it fucks up everything.
My research can continue.
Alright.
See, you were never
worried about me.
Yeah, he doesn't care about his
disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
What a bastard. Let me guess, you're his wife.
It's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be
Call him Max. He's a mix between Chihuahua and a Jack. Yeah, yeah.
Although you shouldn't have.
That's so cute. Little Max.
Did he even offer you anything for helping?
Nope.
Ugh. Here.
She's not that old, like say 30s or 40s. It's such a weird way of... where did she get that from? Some TikTok or something? I don't know. I never heard of potatoes and milk in my life.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too. But you're
if
not
he's
likely
too
to
young,
I do.
and he's not weaned off
We'll grow something worth eating
the mother's
and when we
milk,
do,
yes.
First pick.
There's probably other things you can do. Maybe it's still too young for like kind of a maybe like some puppy wet mix or so. I don't know. Some kind of wet food. I'd say it wouldn't be too bad. There's plenty of lovely puppy food out there. It might be too small for the kibble.
What I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
Some Mickey berries?
Speak to Master Barmill.
Huh? A dumb con, yeah, Jesus. That was very strange. I've definitely heard of it with cats and that, you know. You'd always have a bowl of milk nearby and they'll fucking dunk the whole face in it, goddammit. What's weird is we've had cats a whole life out of my folks' place. Most of them are just wild or anything. We never bothered to give them catnip, Dom. But something tells me it's probably not the best idea to be giving wild cats catnip because you turn around to be 17 of them, you know. Hand it over. One of them just pulls out a switchblade, you know. Like, fuck. Do you want me to do something else now? Kenneth. Hello, Kenneth.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're
gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear.
What else you want me to do?
I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more.
Well, you want more money?
I don't doubt it.
Dude, this is like a Ponzi scheme.
Around here.
We strive to be... Now, as to the task itself, I am once again me. I have...
Alright. I will deliver your food. We're a goddamn waiter. Too much coke clogging up her head. Ooh.
You'll find one.
You're probably right. There's probably nothing else in the house. I've seen that so much. It's kind of sad, honestly. Alcoholics, junkies, you go in and they have like some rotten milk, rotten cheese, and they'd have like 17 bottles of barbecue sauce and ketchup, but no actual food.
Teams to follow every lead.
That is a fucking sad state. And then you go and find out they have fucking kids or something. Like, how kids can't stay in this home?
Ooh,
if you can't keep a bit of cereal or bread in the house, like,
courtesy of Kenneth.
Hearty meal. Nice. We'll get out. We'll talk to Gavin and get out there again.
These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
It's just down the road.
They must keep you busy.
Cats on cat. Yeah, I seen a kitten. Someone had given one to a kitten, and it was immediately into that. You know the way to do that. Oh my God, kittens! I swear. I wish you the best with the puppy. I know you're kind of busy right now, but that's no harm.
Kenneth, my regards.
I think it's exactly what you need. You take care of a lot of animals. You know how puppies are. You know, once they get to a certain age, they give them a toy and that, and they'll almost look after themselves. You know, pretty happy enough, run around the house. They're a little joy, a little piddle power.
Back so soon?
The jailer.
Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
No.
Kenneth sent me.
I have to feed the fucking prisoner.
He thought you might be hungry.
I thought I was feeding the prisoner. Not the fat chokers, right? It's not funny to call it that.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Goes from slow to nothing at all, chaotic. I've no time for myself for a month. I'm glad I'm dipping. Oh,
sometimes folk
there you go.
Up and someone has to watch over them.
You're right. You do deserve
people sleep at night,
a break.
That's not a boast many can make.
What animals have you got now? You've got the lizard.
Side of these bars now, you hear me?
Puppy. What do you think? Are you going to keep it for a bit and maybe try and rehouse it, or do you have maybe some rehome it even? Do you have some siblings that might be able to take care of it? I mean, this is a kind of time in your life when, you know, it's not selfish. You're just kind of having to put your ducks in a row so you can sort things out for the next year. So don't feel bad about that.
Anything else?
And you'd be heading off to college then, so yeah, like
it's sworn you have more linen than this.
It's understandable.
Could really do with a proper place to train, like.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
She's back looking for Mickey. Yeah, dirty.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Lizard, Maxwell Pup, Lou, his father, who's not with us right now, but taking him over so often from a family member. Ah, nice, nice. It's one thing, dogs and even cats as well, but they're great for. It's weird. They're great for kids.
Wonderful.
and teenagers, and they're great for the older folks, you know, who need a friend. It's the people in the middle that are like, either don't really have the time for them, or
those no longer in need of
like they're working that hard, they're not at home that much, you know. It's
I
tough.
tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me I would be lost.
You got your food. I don't need 14 lines of dialogue just to say thanks.
I better let Kenneth know.
Alright, we'll head out after this. Kenneth, I have done your own work.
Half a dozen, maybe more.
I was hoping it'd end up you'd give us some food for battle or something. That'd be cool.
You're
happy?
back. Here, your reward.
Thank you. Probably doing these will get you back exactly what you put into it as well.
It's quite something.
A fact we are proud of, believe me.
Okay.
You have your place too, of course, as you have just said.
Thank you.
It is the
Quest complete. Get an experience. I don't know what the blue stuff is, right? Gill bug. Valuable, can be traded for a gill. That's cute. Alright, onwards with the story. I'll keep an eye out on the side quests. I don't do too many on stream, because I know it can be a little bit
leaving for Rosaria as
long
soon
as
as
the
we're
truth.
able.
Go back to the scene of the crime. Yeah, I know you're a huge fan of lizards.
Ain't what she used to be.
What movies did you end up watching?
Not since the
Sound like fun?
First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you're with Sid, and she'll help you out.
No idea the course I'm doing.
Understood.
Campus housing, right?
Thank you, Gav.
The year course.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, it's still important, you know.
Doing my job.
Get your foot in the door.
Make such a fuss.
Take Max with me. Oh, all sorted for now. Yeah, see, you're so nice. You don't want to abandon it. I suppose you don't know if it'll be properly taken care of at home.
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Is Jill coming with? Yeah. Oh, she a little baddie. Oh shit.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
She has such that she's got that quiet beauty going on.
My lady.
They nailed it.
Ready.
Fire and ice, baby. Fire and ice. I worry about these two though. Definitely star-crossed lovers. Because he has to kill and attack a lot of the Eikons. I don't know if that includes her, but we'll see where things are going. Back to Rosaria. I'm guessing it's this giant hole in the corner here. Is it? No, it's only there? I was actually expecting it to be this like hole here. Each one of these are the mother crystals, as they're called, which is kind of cool. But I think there's something bigger going on, you know? Because as much as I know it's a story, I get that. The dominants are meant to be chosen at random, you know? It's like it's a thing where it's like 1 in a million becomes a dominant. Yet for some odd fucking reason, the same family at the start of the game, including Jill, you know, she's like adoptive or whatever, or a friend of the family, 3 of them are dominants. So that, I think there's something bigger at play here. Just like in Final Fantasy, you know, lore of the other games, they do tend to talk about God and faith and stuff like that. Their version of God, anyway. There's always a puppet master. In this case, I think that's what's going on. I think there's something bigger. There's not just randomly chosen dominants. There's something else. That would be really cool. I've always enjoyed that. Like, right when you kill the boss, usually in most Final Fantasies, you're like, phew, that was an amazing fight. And then, lo and behold, there's a god behind them, you know? In one game, Star Ocean, once you kill the big bad, the screen literally shattered like glass, and you were up in space. And there was a giant reality show behind everything. It was fucking goofy, and it was all interdimensional reality show with gods watching us. It was fucking hilarious. It was hilarious. People fucking hated it. Me as a kid, I was blown. My mind was blown. I'm like, huh? Literal Big Brother on the interdimensional side of things was watching all along, placing bets on our lives and everything.
Each other in the Imperial Army.
Thought it was pretty cool.
Get beheaded just for
I hope everything works out for you, Lacuna. I mean that. If you ever need to go away from online stuff because you're trying to get on with your life, don't ever feel bad, you know? Don't ever feel bad. You gotta sort out your life and do all that kind of stuff. I don't mean that like a parent, like, sort out your life. I mean, literally get your ducks in a row. And sometimes that requires 100% of your time. As long as you're happy and everything's going at least as best as you can, I wish the best for you. You're good people. I hope the grant and that stuff helps out somewhat, you know. I remember that helped out my younger sister a lot. She went to like Moss and a few other places. She went all over the place to do stuff. And she was, you know, very similar, where
thanks to you.
One year she would do hairdressing, the next she was doing childcare, and she didn't really know what she wanted to do, you know. But it kind of worked out in the end, and I think even just doing those little year courses, sometimes it allows you to still get like an entry-level degree, or at least just that piece of paper, but also allow you to try different things. I wish college itself was like that, you know. I wish we all started younger, like fucking 16 or something, and then just let it be a pick a mix, you know. Let you try everything.
But can we say the same for her
Because how will we ever find a passion if the doors are not open to try it out?
I'm a branded soldier.
So we got another open area, very nice. This game is gorgeous. We watched the house. Yeah, dude, no way. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty goofy. Yeah, it is. That's a classic. Great choice. Oh my god. They reckon that movie was a huge inspiration to Sweet Home, which actually was an inspiration then for Resident Evil. I swear to God. Was it The House or just House? I can't remember. I might be thinking of something else. There was a good few movies around that time, weirdly enough, that had the word house in them. And it's like, huh? Obviously we know the big ones like House on Haunted Hill, House at the End of the Lane, all that kind of shit. But just straight up House. Yeah. Fucking classic. Classic. I love the goofiness side of those, especially as much as we freak out about things like, you know, Ringu and Samara and then the Grudge demons. But the fucking eyes, you know? There's something about those Korean and Japanese horror movies that they would always fuck with you. It was the eyes. The eyes would pierce your fucking soul. Let's go down and fight this big old bull. Why not? Might be just a minotaur. No, he's just bighorn. Well, how do you do? Yes, you motherfucker. I'm gonna say hello to your face. Bum, 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 bum. This is the first time we've had like true openness, so. Yes. Honestly, if I was to like try and think of what your future would be like, I definitely see you moving countries. I do. I see you doing your thing. I do see you being a psychologist. Or anytime we have a chat, I can already see it in you, you know? I see you getting into like a specialty with it, you know? She's got her ice powers. We've got Garuda and fire. Hopefully it's not too loud. Of course, like everything else. The fucking dialogue is tiny. The combat sounds like a giant. This motherfucker does not stagger. Sheesh! I will make you stagger, you hear me? You big old lump of bacon, fucking Buffalo Bill. Lend me your strength. I like that when you can't actually use some of the moves on them. Nice. Sheesh. Fucking bull. You should stagger him. Nice. Now it's my turn. Roof. Come on, motherfucker. I'll show you what a big horn is, you know, son of a bitch. Bye-bye. That was chunky. Oh, can we still pet Torgal in the middle of this? Yes, why not? There you go. Just clip through it. That's great. Yeah. House low-key favorite. There you go. Wait, oh my god, the Winnie the Pooh? The fucking Blood and Honey one, was it? Such a slog. We watched the start of the original Godzilla. I think we watched something else. I honestly remember. Check. Okay. The classic Toho Godzilla, yeah. The man in the suit. You ever see the behind the scenes for that stuff? It's brilliant. Dude's like sweating buckets. A lot of it was slowed down, you know, because he was way too fast. But they would slow it down, kind of like what they did with the whole space stuff. Bump, bump. Oh, she froze it midair. That was awesome. Inspired a lot for sure, which is cool. Low budget, really. Yeah. Things really, like, for most of the part of the 50s and 60s of horror, a lot of it was the idea of black and white and superimposing things, you know. But then as we moved into the 70s and that 80s, practical effects became a mainstay, you know, just costume designers. So much stuff. Really, really impressive. Crayclaw, what's this? Boom!
Excellent.
You guys want some crabs? Bum, 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 bum. I think the last update really just stopped all that sick'em horrible stuff. I think I was doing that by accident, actually. You guys fighting him, or you're gonna eat him, or what? Because Torgal can actually do like a somersault, and it will launch them in the air like Devil May Cry, which is funny. Want to move to the UK? Yeah, London. Okay, that's where both of them are. Oh, nice, nice. America, yeah. So a degree in psychology. It's like one of those things that you can travel the world with. You know, find a job anywhere, similar to like any kind of trade, you know, engineer jobs, electrician, plumber, that kind of stuff gets you pretty far. And then other stuff that is a little harder to make money from, but it's still there. Like writing, publishing, things like that. Bump, bump, bump. You're always best with those kind of jobs. Any job you can do remotely, live wherever you want. I know some people who work remotely. I'm trying to get into it myself, and they work for the company. The company is in one country, and they're kind of lying about being in the country. But they actually live in a different country than their job. But because they work remotely, they don't know. So they just sign in with a VPN.
Never finished building the bridge there.
Yeah.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest.
Probably not for the best. Hello there. Something happened with your chocobos? Can I help?
Stop and give me.
All right. Your caravan fall over.
You couldn't give me an hand, could you?
I could. Hold on. There you go, sir. That's fine.
Just when I thought my luck had changed.
So you never know. You know the times are crazy.
Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded.
Nowadays, with psychology between, you know, online sessions that you can do, there's so much money to be made there. I wish there was a way, you know, where you can have like pro bono lawyers, usually work for free or for a cut of the settlements. I wish there was pro bono psychology. I suppose you could have like the idea of like free clinics and that, you know. What a bird wants. All of these quests are all puns, by the way. If you don't know some of the Japanese humor, yes, it's all puns all day, every day. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just like fucking have a Titanic joke in here or something. Alright, I'll carry your package. Huh?
Fine.
Huh?
That's the spirit. All right.
What a bird wants.
You hand that to the stable master and no one else.
Right.
Hold a little something. Be off with you then.
Which one is it? I want to ride around one of these chocobos. We'll get our time. They sound lovely. This one even has a saddle. Is he going to go off and ride on it? They're so pretty. Nearly every game they get a small redesign. If I was to show you concept art of the original chocobos, you'd probably spit out your drink. They were fucking featherless. They looked like some of those flightless, featherless birds that KFC are accused of making. Like something out of a laboratory. But they did kind of retain some of their shape though. They still had a face that was almost the shape of their entire beak. Rather than a bigger bird cranium. Look at the size of them claws. Yeah, chocobos come in all different shapes and colors and everything, and they all have different things. How you doing, Jill? Justin, your little jeans. She looks amazing. Look at these two together, huh? Ain't it beautiful? To Martha's Rest. We're probably on our way there. Here's a little look at a more open area. Nice. Get her done. We're heading that way anyway. Yeah, this is the extent of the open areas we're gonna have. Killer bee, huh? I think it works. I nearly prefer kind of white linear. Holy moly, look at that thing. Jesus. Like one of those zebra. Weird old zebra giraffe things that are extinct now. Oh, hello Meggers, how's it going? How you doing? Miss Mama Meggers. I love that name. Makes me think of some southern hospitality. What are you doing today? Practical will always be better, but there's a special kind of comedy and campy feel to CGI and editing. That's true, especially if it's so bad, but they know it's so bad. An item down here beside a bighorn. Probably won't fight the bighorn. Oh, there's a chest over there. They're a little bit spongier than I'd like. Ah, he's already aggroed, is he? Bump, 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 ba-dum, bump. So when they're too big to grab, he does that kind of upward attack. Yeah. Oh, the fire and ice, that was really nice. Kind of given up on writing the point poems because writer block for years is real. That's okay. Trust me, when you change your surroundings, it'll give you that kind of writing bug back, you know. How can you be inspired by an uninspired area, you know? Your circumstances. Sometimes it's your experiences that you're going through in life. Look at that, he's an angry boy. Sheesh! Ride him, cowgirl. You have to do better than that. I dodge like a motherfucker. Doesn't do much damage, huh? Oh, I was in the burning blade. I couldn't get out of the animation. Gotta be careful with that. Bump, 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 bump. Right up the arse. Nice. He's a hard one to stagger. Just a big lump of meat. Eat chocobo meat? I did see a chocobo stew, so I think they do. I think they do. It's like Pokemon, the new Pokemons finally admitting to eating some of the meat of the Pokemon. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. We always knew deep down in our hole. But we didn't want to believe it. I'd like to psychology, maybe therapy or trauma work. Yeah. Well, it's best to explore all avenues, you know. As you get older, you'll kind of feel like you will be better suited to, you know, I think right now where you are, I think we were talking about before, like teen and child psychology, I think
here we are.
You would give a better
Martha's Rest.
But I mean, you're just getting into it, you know, so things are different. Trauma can be state appointed. When I had it, I didn't have to pay. Oh, nice. I get them degrees first.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him
That's true though. You could end up like working as a social worker or something like that. And be working for the state then. Things are a little bit different here, but I wouldn't say it's too different either.
This is for me, right enough.
I'm not Southern, but when I play Overwatch, that's what the team calls me. Mom, help! By the sound of that, support main. There you go. So are you a Mercy main, or what else? I don't know who else is support. What do you think Overwatch 2?
Geezal Greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Geezal Greens. That's an old school
go
one.
mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around.
Butch stuff is more just venting outlet.
An
Yeah.
investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts.
How's it feel to be playing Dead by Daylight in a shooting game? Dang. DBD in a long time, yeah. Me neither. My group moved on, and that game just not as fun anymore. Oh.
Be sure to pass your master my regards.
What? Da-da-da. This man couldn't walk down the fucking road. Get out of here. Stable master.
We get travelers and merchants aplenty through.
Can I hire a chocobo?
Enough to keep me busy, that's for certain.
You're the stable master.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Oh. This place is gonna be nice. Martha's Rest.
You barely have to step out your front door these days before you're set upon by beasts or bandits.
I wonder is this what's left of Rosaria? Maybe. I can see some kind of rebuilding going on. Might be just on the way. The little stretching and creaking of the leather, man, it's crazy good.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Let's go meet the mistress herself.
Leave them in the pile.
Right, Martha. Is it Martha or Arthur? I love the music. What's this chick doing? Sweeping up. They all use, see the ones that are not chosen can still use magic, but they need crystals. In this case it looks like he's just freezing the food for later, is he? Or maybe he's drying it out. Probably, yeah. Some use it just to light things up. You can see they have a nice relationship with the mother crystals.
Like that, don't you?
For how long? Yeah, I couldn't get into Dead by Daylight that much. I needed more to do in the moment, you know. I mean, you had the tension of running away, but it was just like between just pallets and generators and that and lockers, it was like highly, you know, it's just not enough to interact with. That's why Friday the 13th kind of grabbed me. We'll see if this Texas Chainsaw Massacre game would be any good, but I still think the best of the bunch was Evil Dead, the game. It just didn't catch on. It had wave-based stuff, boss-based stuff, and your usual like running away from the killer stuff. I really enjoyed that. The only problem with it is, like most things, Dead by Daylight has them all beat because of licenses and just straight up good ideas, you know. Killers like the Huntress and that are just fucking amazing. They deserve their own movies. I see they dropped their Five Nights at Freddy trailer. Wasn't too overly, you know, I wasn't not too excited for it now. Wasn't a great trailer, unfortunately. I still think that Nicolas Cage rip-off movie, The Willy's Wonderland or whatever it was a bit of fun. We'll see how things go.
Think about pressing on.
There's a lot riding on this Five Nights at Freddy's movies because the fan bases are just fucking rabid, you know. You want to talk about rabid fan bases? It's Five Nights. It's actually like kids' introductions to furries, but it's like animatronics or whatever. It's kind of weird, man. It's a gateway drug. Who's this chick? Hello, nurse. Hello, barmaid.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
Oh.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
You Martha.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about.
Damn.
Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention.
That's the plan.
And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the militia's way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Oh, she changed her tune.
Follow me.
If you could just hide the bearer's mark, it wouldn't be so bad. The branded. Treated. There's a lot of classism you can see going on.
Before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our
Can,
game.
there's talk
I'm
of
Martha,
slavery
an
too, which
old
is fucked up.
friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently.
From Sumatra, Maine.
you.
Ooh.
So,
Can't wait for the FNAF movie to make fun of it. I think it's going to do well merely on the fact that most of it watch for that reason, for sure.
Questions that need answering.
That's literally Marvel's MO.
Is that so?
Movies are crap, but they're just getting billion dollar just on the sheer back of the fandom.
Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this for sure. The combat's amazing.
Trade with the village for weeks.
Not having it on PC is foolishness.
To take a look at it, but he went out on another job.
That's why with any Xbox exclusivity stuff, I'm like, who fucking cares, man? It's on PC 2 day one. You moan all you want, but with the Starfield stuff, generally doesn't matter. Because no matter how popular PlayStation is, and it is, I still see it as, you know, 50% of your sales are coming in from PC, or at least mind share, right? And then maybe like 30% PlayStation, 20% Xbox.
If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You notice Nintendo don't really give a fuck either way because they're putting out that many great games. But they do miss the third-party stuff.
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
Let's go after him. She has this lovely, you know, those kind of fencer swords, the rapiers. Alright, Bernard.
Tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
I like Martha. See, they don't all look the same. I mean, this is based on the same engine and everything as Final Fantasy XIV. It's made by the same director. He's never had a shot at a mainline game. Yoshi P, you know, that's his name. The dude is like, he's like one of us, man. He's a gamer. He's kind of goofy in the best way. There's one thing I notice about, like, on the Western side of stuff, we tend to get more serious when we get older. But in Asia, you get more goofier as they get older. It's hilarious. You got like dudes in their 40s and 50s dressing like teenagers and acting goofy as hell. Like when they were doing the press event for this, Yoshi P was just walking around everyone's live stream going, "Hello!" Just fucking photobombing and stream bombing everybody. But I'm glad he got his chance, because you can see, especially like in certain characters like Jill and that, you can see the Final Fantasy XIV influence, but it's doing its own thing, you know, it's not directly connected to it or anything like that. It's doing its own thing.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I think Final Fantasy XIV has one of the biggest comebacks in history, besides like No Man's Sky. Because the first year Final Fantasy XIV came out, it was slated, destroyed, you know. There's so many better MMOs out there, including Final Fantasy XI, which was the first. And then, instead of just writing off their debts and going like, well, we tried, but we fucked up, they came back with A Realm Reborn, which was a complete relaunch of the game, restructure everything from the ground up. And it's been going strong ever since. Every time World of Warcraft or any of those big MMOs, Lost Ark, anytime they fail a little bit, people immediately fall back and play some Final Fantasy XIV. So, being able to do that has given him, as you can imagine, a lot more wiggle room and trust in Square Enix. This is a big moment for him. By right, this is the way it should be anyway. You know, it should... These games shouldn't take 10 years to make. So at least have one team do one main line and then another team do another. Come here, boy. Bonk. Wanna play? We have almost stack every night. Ooh. Haven't played in a hot minute. I'll be down tonight. I've been messing around with Chivalry 2 lately, but I think they're gonna add that Mordu or whatever it's called. They're gonna add that to PlayStation soon. I've been in my little medieval kick.
My lady, you saved my life.
Not at all.
So look, they don't even
You're Bernard the carpenter.
you know, they don't even recognize
I didn't
Clive.
realize my name was known so widely.
He's lesser to
I'm a
them.
friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
We send you our oatmeal.
grateful
Really? Is that what it's called?
Checking these
Oh.
files, when I turn around, I see a gang
Come
of
get
cyber
some
monsters
oatmeal.
looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips.
Oh, yeah,
right
hope
now.
you're enjoying Overwatch too. I know Blizzard be making stupid
I best
choices
go give
and
my
that,
regards
but
to the landlady then.
things are having fun.
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair
You know, the
breach
latest
pool.
annoyances that they're giving out about
I said I'd take a look at it.
the
but
story
things
stuff,
slipped my mind.
PV story
I'd
stuff.
head up there straight away.
I mean, how many people are realistically going to play that? Let's be honest. I don't think, you know, it's like most single player to multiplayer in games, you know? You get addicted to them. People would have played it once, finished it once, and never went back.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the
Alright.
I'll have it done in no time.
I'll give it to them. All the NPCs are crafted with the same quality as the main cast, and the voice acting is top notch.
And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
Wouldn't be a Final Fantasy character if they didn't have 14 hairstyles going on at once. She's got the side part, and she's a braid, she's a long ponytail.
You're with Sid, and yeah, me and him we go way back. Not as far as Martha mine, but far enough.
I see.
I like it. A lot of salty people. Yeah.
You go and let Martha know
$15 with the content.
she'll
Yeah.
have her bridge back soon enough.
That was goofy as hell. And then Diablo 4 is lighting up the charts, but it's also going through a lot of shit because it's always online, and you know, things like server issues and DDoSes is really showing you how it kind of needs an offline mode.
Don't last too long in these
They'll probably switch it up. Blizzard got a blizzard, you know.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right?
That's such calm music. How's it going, missus? Whose sheets are these, man? With the piss stains on that. Fucking water boy. Oh, hello there.
If it weren't for that mark, I'd be on you like a rash.
Oh, Jesus. See, look. Because of the branded, even the prostitutes don't want them. They treat them worse than the prostitutes. I don't want your rash, lady. Trust me. I'm good. You would be on me like a rash, and you don't have... Oh my god.
Come on, come inside.
Jesus, she wants you to...
I'll be happy to show you how well I wield my blade.
The fuck?
After my shift's over.
Jeez, this is Final Fantasy. Holy hell. Oh, she disappeared for a second. She wants him to pull his sword from his scabbard, if you know what I mean. Damn. Damn. There's a lot of rough sex in this game. It's great. Good times. Used to be the old times when you'd be afraid to show off anything. Just fan service. Now it's just like, fuck it. Game of Thrones. Fuck it. Heavy riding in the hallways.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Oh, it's nice. Little living, breathing town. Bad that she got the place named after herself, huh? Little Martha.
It was good, honest.
She had a fucking father named Arthur, but she was a Martha.
What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did.
Don't play ranked. I just like to have the shit shot. Hey, there you go. Just fun.
The founder for that.
I love that. Share a Spotify playlist and just have ball. Hey.
Not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Oh, careful.
We'd be delighted.
You got any double beds? Building bridges. Moving mountains. Jesus Christ, the amount of gil we got for doing that. About 20. Nice. Definitely leveling up more from quests than anything else, but it's fine.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
Damn, she can't drop the Imperial stuff. It's funny, he has nothing got to do with the Imperials at all.
About why there are so few bearers around here.
Right, they're probably...
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Probably killing them off or something.
Is this the Empire's doing?
Genocide.
Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late.
Oh,
So
damn.
the bearers make up the shortfall.
Gee, slave drivers, wow.
Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore.
They're running out.
Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere.
Game's super salty, not really that good to be fair. It's just Overwatch 1, but worse. Yeah, I watched some people play it, and it's so sad how women are treated in competitive games. I don't understand it. And they finally kind of found a game for themselves in Valorant, and of course the toxic fuckers found them there as well.
And you got the little laddie with you?
Uh-oh.
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Jesus.
Oh, you poor thing.
She just
You gave it to the
give her
constables
child
then.
away?
Just left it at the garrison, aye.
Oh
I'll
my
deal with it.
god.
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing.
You
I wanted
disgusting
it gone since
bitch.
The moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Jesus.
Mum, you weren't my brother.
I'll tell you how much they've been brainwashed.
No.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
Soon enough.
What people used to do with poor children who were born with Down syndrome in the 50s and 60s, and even later in Ireland. Used to send them off to these places.
Unbelievable.
Disgusting.
Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings.
You don't have a choice.
Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
Bearer of the mark. Seems to be separate from the dominance, though.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
Ooh. You'd think they'd cover it up or something, you know? Maybe you can't.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glaidemont Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a
Get really
friend.
salty, not online and play. Yeah, holy fuck. I mean, we all get a bit salty. We've been playing a bit of Fortnite, good lord. The salt is real. Let's go see what she's talking about, huh? Of course there's goddamn church or religion involved. Always fucking is.
Make sure you're aiming that.
Where'd you get these turnips? From over Amber way, are they?
That's right.
Meat
It's the
turnips.
new crop. Came on the last wagon.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
You're making me hungry. Let's make sure we're going the right way. Yep. Okay. Imagine if that was the prostitute saying that. Just lifts up her dress. Come on, have a look. Don't be shy. She's fucking shaved Mr. Bean's head into her pubes. Good God. She wiggles a little bit. Looks like he's laughing.
And assumed it was best for all concerned.
So we're starting to see a little bit of the undertone here.
Blamed. To be hated by its parents through no fault of
Massive
its own.
amount of medieval classism. We know too well from our own history.
No.
Go on then. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. You're all dead. Sorry. See you later, love. Who are you calling in horny? Bonk. Any more? Damn, he was able to smack me mid-teleport, huh? Come up here, the air's nice and clean up here. Why may smack you in the titty? Well done. There's a good boy, Torgo. What is that in the background? Big rock crab or something? First-person shooters are not my thing. As long as you're having fun. Play with people. Also, don't play shooters. We're rocking it. Play with the soldier man. Right. Nice. Mr. Bean-shaped pubes were prostitute. When she wiggles, he laughs. With the jiggle. I like it. That's your own interpretation. Look, see, I told you different colors. This one's blue and green. In the old games, they used to mean something. Like one was able to fly, like genuinely fly. Oh, you actually fight this one? I want to fight him. One was able to run across water. I want to fight this. It's so pretty. It looks like a parrot. I'm sorry, buddy. The game told me to do it. That's fucked up. Can we capture these or anything? Bonk. A bit later on, that's how we'll catch them. That's pretty messed up. I did not enjoy that. They're beautiful creatures, don't deserve that. Hey, Mr. Bluebird. There's the chapel. Yeah, I'm trying to find more like multiplayer games that we can all play. Preferably like free to play so everybody can play together. Or can I grab him? Damn, see, her ice magic is pretty badass. Way to go, Jill. I'm glad they picked like a, you know, a more common name. People were saying like, you got Jill.
There's the Abbey.
Warwick.
What darkness
and
awaits us within, I wonder.
Clive Rossfield that we play, and it's a little bit too on the nose. It's basically Chris Redfield from Resident Evil and Jill Valentine. I know, you try hard enough, you can always see influences from other things. Anything else over there? Just a pile of ruins. Really nice how everything just magnetized to you. I like that. How about to run over and pick stuff up is annoying. It's always the tiny little features that when they're done well, you don't even pass any remarks on them. It's only when you play another game that doesn't do it, they're like, you don't realize you were spoiled. Goddamn spider bastards. Come here. I'm not done with you yet. I think we got something good there. Nice to be out on a little trip with Jill. Jill! Quote number 100. The witch was tripping over my wiener. She was. She was. I kind of like this. Wiener! Every quote has some sexual innuendo. I got problems.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer.
Here we go.
May Griga go with you.
He's just not letting him in because he's a bear.
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
You won't take it from him. Watch, 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 watch. You piece of shit. Scumbag religious zealot bastard. Mind your tongue.
Then please, follow me.
I do not trust any religion in any video game. People like will play all and they'll have that fucking dissonance, right? Of all these creepy bastard religions and games. They're like, oh, that's cool. And just go about their lives and go back to their little church and all that. I'm like, hello. They're inspired by the madness out there.
I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Dude, those flying stingrays are crazy.
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify.
Oh, damn.
Till all that remains is stone and pain.
It's pretty fucked up.
They are cast
It's
aside.
also kind of cool, huh?
There is nothing either
The blue in his
Martha
outfit.
or I can do to change that.
Actual
But we
petrification.
can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
It's probably got to do with the crystals
Have
as
faith,
well.
my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father.
I bet you they're used like batteries where they can call upon the crystals, but it's slowly killing them like that. Do.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
Yeah, I bet that's painful. Yeah, they were doing like a special orchestra for 10 years of Game Awards. So they're bringing on like a lot of great games.
When next you see
A
Martha,
Hollywood Bowl.
pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
I bet these stone statues become monsters eventually. But they even had Jack Black coming on singing Peaches in the Bowser suit, and he was jumping on the piano and oh fuck. Dude, I'd love to hang out with
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes.
Jack Black. He seems like a
We should.
good old show. You don't mind if I just creep a little in your house, Granny? Is that okay? Anything in here? Nope. Even Torgo's like, what the hell are you doing in here? Alright, missus.
Thank you for bringing us the physic. Would that we were not so reliant on Martha's kindness. But I fear we would have naught to soothe these bearers' woes without it. Save a prayer to a god that is not their own.
Damn. She's so beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the Black Death a little bit there. Sorrow-wise. They know how to make skyboxes and huge, vast landscapes. Doesn't mean they're all explorable, but... Okay. Down the speed of Jill, look at her go! Holy hell! Damn girl! Can we go back up this elevator? I was one of those people who skipped Final Fantasy 15. Might be something I'd play again down the line. Because that was a game that was 10 years in development hell. What it became is a bit of a mess. They chose to go through open world and it took so long to create. Pretty BK, right? That did sound like that. Jeez, that guy's voice, and it just got burned into my brain. You played any of the Souls games lately? It has been a minute for me. I've been doing mostly Souls-likes. Which is fine.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
Didn't enjoy Liza P though, which is sad, but I'll try it when it comes out.
Come upstairs.
I'll give it a second chance. Say a prayer to a god that's not done it right. Probably have all different. Maybe they're not even allowed.
So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight, But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours?
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means.
Wow.
All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
Fucking selling people, man. Selling slaves. Wow.
But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got
Eastpool
questions that need answering.
makes me think of Liverpool.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Seems to be a lot of trouble going on, or a lot of stories coming out of
Sid and I have
Glastonbury.
in Rosaria. Wear this, and they'll know you for one of us.
Slumbering chocobo. Oh, thanks, Martha.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
Oh. I think she was just putting on a face around the front. She's like, don't let that bearer be here, you know? She can't even admit.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
She would have been only a child as well. Cool. It's like she's hoping that the kingdom in Rosfield can come back. I doubt that. It's been destroyed. Make for Eastpool.
Good, honest work.
Now who's gonna stop us? You know someone's gonna find us here. All the rumbling, someone's gonna tattletale. And oh no, it's just Sidolphus. Sid!
Sid?
He's been in every game.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
No, I bet you it's... Look, petrification.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts.
Jesus.
Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
See, he doesn't have, he's not bare. But it's you drawing on the ether that allows him to become Ramu. His body's not able to sustain it.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
Going through Dark Souls 3, nice, there you go. Hollow ending with Henri, yeah.
I'm sure you'll have a
streaming a bit as well, I love to see that. Any other plans for any more streams? You might get the right on the chocobos now.
I knew a girl back in the day.
Benedicta.
She was a slave to her fate, just
Yep,
like you.
that's Benedicta. You freed her, didn't you? She fell. She fell to the Empire anyway.
Wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no saviour. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
He's definitely one of the best characters.
I will say this.
One of the best characters in Final Fantasy in a dog's age. Sid. Here's the thing with Benedicta. He shouldn't feel bad.
You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always
been. She became
except that,
a different person because of her trauma, you know?
My fate.
I don't feel bad.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier.
It's only beginning.
You might not be able to save anyone else. But at the very least, you can save yourself.
He's such a good, like, father figure, older brother figure. He's a good dude.
Jill.
This might be the last we see of Sid for a while.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Dude's got an insane voice as well, holy hell. Sounds like a fucking demon.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
With Benedicta, the blonde-haired chick we have to get rid of. I think she started as a slave. Sid saved her. Something happened to her then, I don't know, but I think she just had a chip on her shoulder about how she was treated, as you can imagine. But over the course of the game, it's clear that she slept with Sid. Then she was sleeping with the Empire Barnabas, the king himself. Then she was also sleeping with the Titan Hugo. So this girl was making the rounds, fucking around, manipulating everything. Whether it was for the king himself, he knew it, or she was doing it on the sly, I don't know. But it's crazy. When the span of one cutscene, we got to see how much fucking dick she was getting. It was crazy. But yeah, we had to put her out of her misery, and then she didn't quite give in either, and slowly became Garuda Eikon itself, and then we had to kill her completely. And at that point, Sid knew she was lost forever. Pretty good character, though. Even as, you know, your first evil. His controller's starting to drift. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on that stuff. It sickens me. I think I've had a controller from all of them. Joy-Cons from Nintendo. Xbox controller. When it goes, I wish they weren't so expensive, you know? They're all so badly made. I can pull out a Xbox 360 controller or a PS4 controller that still works pretty well. I've old PS2 controllers that work well. What the fuck happened, man? It just churned them out. They don't even care. Alright, off to East Pool we go. Really, really pisses me off. Alright, wait, is this the bridge mender? I want to thank him. This nice little journey with Jill.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Thank you. Off we go. To East Pool.
Mother said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Arachnid. See the way we don't get no Sikkim Torval anymore. I don't know what changed. Damn, she's so good, she just takes care of business before I can help. That I appreciate. Any goodies down here? Gotta stay in. I want to try and stay in the air as long as I can, you know? Dude, they were saying this game was like overheating certain consoles. I was like, oh shit, look at this big old boy. Yeah, L1 to lock on. Admantios. Oh, that goes back to years and years of the giant armored turtles. See how this one is. Cool. He be spinning that shell and shit. Didn't like that, did you? Sit down. Put some manners on you, Mr. Turt. You okay? Did you get hurt, Jill? That's new. Get staggered. Music's so good.
Not this time.
You didn't get me the first time, either. Schmagadoo. Oh, it feels so good. Combat system off the charts. Thank you, Jill. Time to finish this guy off. Look at that burning blade, man. It's fucking badass. Yeah, 20 experience. Definitely getting more experience from the quests. I think that's to avoid people grinding it out, but that's what we like to do. Smack-a-doo! You didn't stand a chance, did you? I'll make this shit look easy. All three of them should offer free repairs and all that. Not really. Nintendo's trying to do better, but is it too little too late? They just announced that they're going to follow in the footsteps of Xbox and PlayStation and offer, like, you know, allow your account to be tied to all of your purchases, you know? This guy's like stuck in the wall or something. So when the next Switch does arrive next year, probably April or May, they don't really like doing things the same as the other guys. Like next fall, I doubt they'll do the Switch 2. They'll want it earlier. Next fall, I think PlayStation want to launch that PlayStation Q or whatever it's going to be called. Footpad, huh? Few miserable old bastards, isn't it? Nice to see you. To see you nice. Get him, Torgal. I'm stuck on a fence. You're the only one left, buddy. Come on. You gotta have something up your sleeve. God, I love that little baseball they do. Cool, nice little jump over the fence there. Yeah, this was one of those games that it is €80, it's next gen only, and it does hurt, you know. I'm telling you, people are going to be more wary about what they buy. They're going to take less chances. They're going to experiment with less indies. It's not a good idea. Raising prices in a already like crippling economy and living crisis. Like, I wish I could just smack these fucking companies, wake them up. Why do businesses do this? You know, they cut into their own profits by raising prices. They think it's the other way around. They think it raises profits. On each individual sale it will, but you're now pricing your everyday consumer out of ever buying your product. So you're cutting into your profits that way. I honestly can't tell of a time where raising the price has ever brought in 100% more profits. What do you want? I have to do this myself?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway.
Yeah, these are usually like almost like VR type combat training. It's clever.
Doesn't seem to be working.
PS5 controllers feel really bad. The buttons especially have an issue because I was playing Souls games hitting square and circle so much because my buttons be sticky. Right. They're extra like bouncy. Yeah, allows a lot more crud to get underneath them.
Excuse me, I'll use that.
I do think they're a very dirty overall controller. Like I've got the red one now. Just there's so much. They have this like scuffed edge, you know, ribbed for her pleasure, but it just collects crud. That's the only word for it.
Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then.
I have to clean this controller after every stream.
We tried dealing with them ourselves.
What is that?
Think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot, but we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blood of them here.
Maybe I have sweatier hands than most when I'm gaming. I don't know.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead.
Yeah, empty bellies for sure.
Fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor.
All right.
Oh, that's not how much I pay. That's how much I get.
To everyone.
Hey, that's what I'd wager.
Okay. I don't need to know where they are.
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge.
Alright. Alright. Beast against beast. Cheeky little monster hunt along the way, why not? Fuck are these things anyway? Starving wolf. Oh my god, you weren't lying. Thought it was a little zebra thing. Get them all close together and boom! Little AoE. How's your father? Sheesh! God damn, this combat excels. L1 to lock on though. What the hell was the thinking? He's not dead? Poor Jill was like, I was killing him.
Gotta find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
Most quest has been on our way to the main objective, which is genius, which is clever, the way every quest should be. I don't mind a little bit out of the way, but not 17 screens or back to where we came. Me Bryce. Hey, I wrote that.
What's it to you, bearer? Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So
I do like the PS5 controller, you know, it's a little more refined, but it is like more shaped like the Xbox controller.
You wouldn't be on this side of the bridge.
I've been saying it since the PS4 came out, the best part of the controller is still the touchpad. It's not used as well as it should be though.
Frederick, you wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks.
So Max is the puppy's name. Now that's true for sure, it's filthy as hell. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Just on, especially on the back I've noticed. Because of the, it's kind of ribbed like that with the little tiny, if you, like people have zoomed in and it's like little X's and O's and all that. They're trying to make the scuffed effect, you know. But I find because what that's doing is it's actually causing a little kind of a weird, like it's like peeling off the skin oils and all that on your.
Look.
Not like bad or anything, just on a microscopic level. It's almost like cleaning your hands with microfiber or something. It's funny like that. But yeah, I definitely have to clean it after every stream or session. Which is probably not what you want to be doing. It's no harm, I suppose. Damn, thank you, Jill. She's a little bit. See, these things, it is a little zebra deer. Boom! Antelope. That's not your average antelope. Damn. God, when the combat gets going, it gets going. Is there any way? Is that what that blue stuff is? It's like little ability points. I think I need 1600 to get the Phoenix Flame, and then he gets these like wings on his back. I seen someone in combat and they had this like, it turned him into a giant fiery spinning roll thing. It was really cool. Aww. These are the little black mage scarecrows. They go back to the first black mages. They always wore blue robes and yellow straw hats. Also, it's like Vivi from Final Fantasy IX, which is rumored to be getting a remake. And this might be the team's cheeky way of talking about that remake, but it's still cool. You know, back when we had like job systems and all that in the games, you'd have white mages healers, black mages elemental magic, red mages a bit of both. There's blue mages as well. There's all sorts. Then you could have like summoners. I don't think they had summons until like there's a couple of the others. It wasn't like the very first Final Fantasy. It was a little while in. Might have been 3. Bum, 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 bum. Line him up and knock him dead. Ordering Kiba, a new GPS color because they were going camping. Stuck on 2 designs till the friend said one looks like 1005 screensaver. Oh, the dragon scale, cool. How much do they set you back with the GPS in them? They are so important. We need GPS on everything. Most phones have little apps for it, and yeah, everything needs a GPS. Need to make them cheaper. So I feel like with the air tags, the Apple ones can be a little bit expensive just on their own. Same with like dash cams for cars and trucks and that. You need to make those like mandatory when you buy them. Just have them built into. Some of them do. They have like they're mainly for parking cameras, but you need full-on dash cams because insurance doesn't even listen to anymore. You need to have the evidence to back it up. And we're getting close here. Careful. You remember? I love how it's 13 years, but everyone's still.
Hannah!
Aww.
Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
The years have been kind.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
His own mother tried to disown him as well.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
Aww. Yeah, when they said the entire game is 11 hours of cutscenes.
You have time. You simply must come back to the house.
You weren't fucking lying.
Much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Aww.
We should be delighted.
Most of them are just all survivors of that traumatic event. So of course, meeting anyone like that, you've almost got an instantaneous bond with them. A bond through trauma. You see that a lot with disasters and, you know, big accidents. Ship sinkings and crashes and things like that.
Blood brutes. But oh, to take
250,
to such a tender age.
Going deep in the remote woods. Better be safe. Exactly, you're right. You're dead right. So what happens if they do get lost is they follow the scent back to camp, but you've already moved on or gone looking. And yeah, it's not worth it. It's better to be safe. You're dead right.
But we survived.
Like I watch way too much true crime, and the amount of people that carry their phone with them and it puts them literally at the scene of the murder. People be stupid like that. But it also helps. Like even I don't use Snapchat, but Snapchat's great for keeping an eye, especially on like the younger folk. You know, keeping them safe. Be wandering off. They don't realize the app kind of gives them away. But it's important.
Do you think you will stay here in Eastpool?
Air tag now, yeah.
Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing.
Won't be great right, so then it'll be useless.
Could always move.
Same with thing like what's that other one called? Is it Starlight?
So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
My fucking bitch. Of course you did.
Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
I never trusted his mother anyway. Oh yeah, Starlink, that was it. I'd say Starlink in the future can be used for more things than just streaming and that.
You haven't heard then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
It's kind of Clive's. That's kind of your fault, dude. Yeah, he burnt up in it. It's pretty fucked up. You got to see his skull and everything. Terminator 2 moments.
Clive.
He feels directly responsible. Kinda was.
My poor child.
When two gods duke it out,
all this traveling must
the rest of the world shall burn.
I insist you rest. We can talk later.
God, he's gonna feel like extra guilty, taking in her kindness after he basically, you know, it was not his fault, obviously, but he is responsible. It was a birth of a new icon, a new god, as they're called.
Are you sure?
So he had no control. Oh my, a little naughtiness in the barn. Why not?
Not after what I did.
Jill has that kind of quiet power to her.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes.
Nice, strong female character. You love to see it.
She really has been very kind.
See where it goes. crazy to see these two back together with Torgal as well. It's like 13 years didn't even pass.
13 years of killing.
97% of the new smells and sounds. Oh, right, exactly.
Faintest glimmer of hope.
Completely understandable that he's going to be just bombarded with all the newness and want to go running off. Smell everything, pee on everything.
I swore that I would avenge his death.
If she cools that fire with her ice, it's going to be such a good metaphor. Look at these cutscenes, Jesus.
But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same.
She's slaughtered a lot too.
When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies. So many lives cut short in their prime.
We saw her fight against Titan, that massive
that day,
Earth giant.
Delicia,
You had no choice though.
I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end.
It's kind of cool, like, because Ifrit and Shiva has been there since the start, you know?
To be just another body.
They were one of the first summons, Fire and Ice, and now they've kind of pitted them together like a love story. It's kind of cool, you know, albeit, you know, human counterparts, but still. And it's kind of wild. It's like someone made, like when they did the Dead by Daylight dating sim, you know? Fun fantasy fucking summon datings. Yeah, that'd be funny.
I remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon.
This little red star, I'm telling you, this is important. Oh. Oh, there we are. Boom, 13 years back. Cute. What is it with the moon? They love it. Oh.
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Go on, Clive. She's putting herself out there, man. No, don't do it. Don't turn away. You fool! Right, he's going to turn away. Oh. Oh, you idiot. You idiot. Dropping the ball, man.
We should get some rest.
I assume he doesn't think he deserves it, you know. I mean, he's suicidal at this point, you know.
Good night, Clive.
You fuck, man. This man needs a lesson in Riz. What the fuck was that, dude?
Sleep well.
Shit. Yeah, with Tifa and Cloud as well, with the moon as well. They do enjoy that. I suppose it is romantic. Dropping the ball. Dropping the ball.
Lady Anna. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Uh-oh.
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together.
Was there a little flirtation there?
Like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs.
They changed my sword for some reason. Aww.
Well, I'm very grateful for them.
But a tale as old as time. The ladies putting themselves out there.
It's what your father would have wanted.
And the guy being completely fucking oblivious. Tale as old as time.
It'll suit you well.
Fucking Jesus. All you have to do, even just a little kiss, you know, you didn't have to go all the way. But at least reciprocate her feelings, you know?
Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
She's probably always had a thing for him, you know?
It may only have been for a short while. But seeing you again took me back to happier
See how good the NPCs are? Like, usually character models just look like fucking, you know, slapped on texture, but Christ, every NPC is up to the quality of the main characters. You rarely see that. Everyone's looks completely different as well. Play that on the piano, really? Oh.
If we follow the road to the north.
Get Max's needles soon, might do it tomorrow. Oh. You always feel so bad, don't you, when they're that young? Because you're like, oh my god, are they going to remember? And then how do you feel about, like, How do you both feel like about like having to get dogs fixed and cats fixed? What do you think about all that kind of stuff? Why did it change my sword back? Did I genuinely lose it? Just because you got naked? Invictus. Wait, what? Took the Invictus, got stronger? Weird, dude. That's... damn. Way better. What happened to it? Did it get updated or something? The set of 7 swords said to have been forged the flames of Maldurns. Weird. Rodney Murdoch on the day. Yeah, it seems like it's got upgraded. Because the Braveheart was way stronger than it. Such a cool sword, like I ain't lying. Kinda happy to be back using it. They're building a nice love story between these two. That's sweet. Will her love be enough to save him? Oh my god! They do love their tropes. Sent you a video of Max. Aww. Is he playing with something? Me! Got a problem?
Clive's firstborn.
Uh-oh.
Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
You know, blow the whistle.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers?
What's he talking about? Aww. You little orange ball. Aww.
Master Mayor.
He's huge.
I was a child when last I came to Eastpool.
That's so cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble family.
It's so cute. Thanks for sending me that. How is your henna going now? Did it disappear? Did it wash
When
off?
the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Got Kiva fixed because of a few running away. Once the male hits an age, they start escaping. Right. Looking for that good. Exactly. They can't help it, man. It's just hormones.
Became a province of Sanbrec. The duchy was
Fixed because of the
dissolved,
marking
and they
issue.
no longer
Right.
had any home.
Certain breeds, for sure. They would just save up their piss just to piddle everywhere, you know? Cats are the same as well. Cats will just... They have like a spray hose. They're just like...
Hand them over to the sheriffs.
Fucking hell, man. Or just take a piss. Like, no, I got a mark everywhere.
How the Empire treated
It's the way they are, man. It's in their genes.
We knew that wasn't.
We kind of do the same thing anyway.
So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me.
Yeah, I think if you have a well-trained dog, you probably don't need to get it fixed. Or if it's an indoor dog, you might be okay.
You by your late father.
The way people do, yeah.
Better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house.
I feel like out in the country, here, we don't really get animals fixed that much because there's just not a whole lot going on, or, you know, they don't wander off too much. But in towns and cities, they do. Because you'll have them howling and humping everything.
You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions.
Looks like we inherited our father's sword, maybe, and that's why it's stronger.
Still, I would ask a favor.
Well, that part, Jack.
A small mercy.
Beautiful. You might stay small.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service.
See why he says that, like, your bearers. They literally treat them like slaves.
Elwyn's son still lives.
It's pretty fucked up.
And that he's as fine a man as
Like the ball over my toes. Aw. They learn quick. There's a lot of stuff they do out of pure instinct. It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
He sits by the well most
I love
days,
that.
watching the people go about
Same
their
with like
business.
cats and that, how they learn to clean and stuff.
I would be most grateful.
And it's mostly gone, but there are like very light bits here and there. Cool. Still lasted a good bit. Mayor of Eastpool.
Fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Old man by the well. My dog Torgal here. He's definitely part wolf, that's for sure. I haven't had a pet in years, man. I've missed him. I wish I wasn't so strict on having animals when you're renting, you know. But just like everything else, things are ruined by the few scumbags who can't look after anything. Same with like wrecking a rented place. Like, how do you have the balls to do that? You don't own it. You're tearing a place up.
He's not here.
They should never be allowed rent ever again. Let them live on the street like the dogs they are. They're going to destroy a place, you know.
Disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Yeah, Glastonbury, there was one chick, she called out Matt Healy straight off the bat, which is interesting. There must be a bit of bad blood there. Then Lana Del Rey she was late by half an hour, which people say is like, oh, don't be late, blah, 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 blah. I actually don't think that's that late at all. I've been to concerts where the fucking main gig that they were like 2 hours late, coming in on helicopter and shit. Like, how are you late? You can't blame traffic. But yeah, they end up like cutting off the lights, cutting off her mic. Pretty shitty.
Fellow who used to serve the Rosfields.
And then
have you seen him?
Was it last night or the weekend or something? They were.
No sign of him today.
They had a Louis Cabaldi. I think that's his name.
Cooking up his.
He was having like a flare up of Tourette's and he couldn't perform. Poor devil.
Oh.
Don't really like his music. But still,
I
hope he's okay, you know. It's probably brought on by nerves and stress and all that. That's why there's some acts they'll perform in the dark, you know. They'll come on stage, the whole band's there, but they'll perform in the dark because of stage fright. Stredian Shepherd is a high drive when he sets his mind to it, I bet. They're so beautiful. With the light blue eyes.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Yeah, well, it lasted way longer. There you go. My girlfriend went to the Latvian festival and got this kind of design of a Latvian tree, kind of like Norris. Oh, that's pretty cool. Having a fade, and she's gonna have it for the trip, pretty sure. That'll be cool. Damn, you won't be able to let go of that. Let go of that arm. I don't really like this music, but he seems like a really cool, chill guy. Yeah. But the fans kind of sang along, which was nice.
Unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Green Eyes? Oh, I've never seen that.
By the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking?
Alright.
You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the
yeah, she was crazy bitch.
The levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest.
I actually think she was responsible for most of them.
I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either. Though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Got a lot of little smaller quests which are fine.
Oh, hold on a mo.
There you go.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where
good old Patrick.
He's taking the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
How do you say that with a straight face?
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
Right, they won't listen to him.
If we're to keep up the pretense.
True.
Come on, let's head for the stables.
They won't even listen to him just because of a mark on his face.
Not at all.
Even in his own homeland, he's literally the heir to the throne. That's fucking crazy. They don't give a shit. He's nothing to them.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse
Hellfire.
me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I wonder what the next icon we will fight. Probably the Titan
This
one.
bearer you're looking for. He's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Old squire boys. Let's go find this guy. Such a Final Fantasy thing to do this with, to have a conversation, you hear nothing.
Ah, so that's how it
Just to
is.
explain yourself.
Well then, if you're acting under
Some
orders
pictures.
of the
Oh
mayor,
my god,
you're on about
it's
to
my
help him
birthday
find him.
today.
He's been losing what little
Feels
sense he
like
had
it.
left of late.
Getting all
saying
the
sheriffs are coming
puppies.
to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's
Aww.
helpless, there's not a lot I can do.
He's gorgeous. Look at that little brown nose. Yeah, green eyes. Beautiful,
Understood.
beautiful.
You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Yeah, I can definitely see, like,
I'm
that's...
in your debt.
He's part of the family. You don't want to lose him. What a sweetheart.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
They make it sound like it's a little boy that's gone missing. It's a fucking old man.
Still no sign.
Come out, wherever you are.
Further.
When he is heading off camping. Oh man, look at that waterfall in the background. Jesus Christ. Hopefully you'll have time to get the little tag. Amazon over here, they're pretty good, but like even with Prime, we don't really... We're lucky to get... Wouldn't get next day delivery at all. We'd be lucky to get same week delivery. Depends. Jesus, this game. And this is only like performance mode, you know. You could do quality mode and that'd bump it up to close to 4K. Luckily we came down out here already and whooped some spider's ass, so now it's just clean sailing. That's what I do, man. I find the fucking destination before I find the quest, and they're like, hey, you came here too soon. This could be some kind of a bird we have to fight if we're on the cliff's edge, you know?
Look, there's someone over there.
Oh god, he's not thinking what I think he's thinking,
It
is he?
might be him. We should hurry.
Thank you for sending me those. In the same lacuna.
We can't lead them to the
I'm a sucker for like a Labrador. I've always had a Labrador. A golden Labrador, golden retriever. And yeah, that's the last kind of pet I owned. And at the time I was not only a teenager, but I was getting into full-time work, and I felt so bad I couldn't take care of him
It's over.
enough, you know. So I gave him away to a family with a whole lot of kids, and they used to send me little photos, so it's definitely the right thing to do. Because my mom, she's a stay-at-home mom, but she was just terrified of him, you know. She's always been a cat person. Once this, you know, Labrador grew, he'd stand up on you, he'd be taller than you, you know. Huge big boy, well looked after, but he was just a bundle of energy, and she was too afraid of him. So I felt bad. It's the best thing I could do. I'm glad I did that instead of like dumping him somewhere or sending him off to a kennel, you know, because you just never know. There's a high chance of him putting down the dog. I wouldn't want that.
Your Grace.
Nowadays, I'd love like a little Dachshund, you know, a little sausage dog. That way he'd stay small.
I'm not who you think.
Clive,
He actually thought he was his father. Maybe he's got like dementia. Maybe we can just pretend for now.
Yes.
Oh Christ!
Pray forgive my long delay.
That's what he's doing.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come.
His father seemed like a good guy. Like
Answered.
we didn't get to see him much before the disaster happened, but
There is still a place for me in the
he was well respected.
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet.
You doesn't even realize the castle's gone.
I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Look how cool the fucking outfits are. Jesus Christ. This is definitely the darkest Final Fantasy has been in a minute. I like it. Must be hot as balls though. Big fucking giant leather cape. Are you mad? All his siblings have yellow. He was lucky. Oh, he's the special one. Keep us happy.
Thank
You get all our pets, right? I live vicariously through you guys. Thank you for
The
that.
memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more.
What I need to do is
It's nothing but a fantasy,
go and
of
buy,
course.
live out in the
It's better
sticks
than the
again, you know?
truth of the matter.
Have all the
Damn sight
pets and farm animals I want.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our
If I'm being
harvest
honest, I'm kind of waiting for
people are
the
leaving
next
in
housing
droves.
crash. Oh,
If it weren't for
'cause
Lady
I
Hannah
bought a
selling
place.
half her worldly
There's an
goods
apartment
to
back
provide
when
for the few of us who stayed behind,
we had the
we would
recession, you know,
long
and that
since
first housing
have
crash.
starved.
And we sold it there 2 years
want
ago,
to
about
keep
2
the
years ago.
bearers safe
And I made a
we
nice
really do.
nice profit on it.
But
Kind of got me into that kind of bug of, you know, flipping
we weren't able to
places.
spare a crust of bread to share between them.
I feel like we're on the cusp of it. I'd say if housing crash does happen and the bubble bursts, it won't be as global as it was
I even petitioned the
in 08,
Imperial
but
garrison to
still,
take them.
it's
But
time.
when they found out where they'd
You're
come
getting,
from,
you know, 2 and 3 bedroom houses over here raising to €2,000, which I know is not that much in American,
enemies
but
of the
it's
Empire.
3 times what it should be.
Sid,
It's fucking
you're glad
crazy.
to give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from
Let's see how things
Gate,
go.
I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord.
What I really want to do
Will you be passing through Eastpool
is
on
I'd
your
love
way
to
back?
open up
I should very much like
a
to
little
speak with
hangout
you
spot,
again,
you know,
if
because
you
we're
have
losing a lot
time.
of game shops
Regarding
and
the
stuff
future
over
of the
here.
village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
I'd love to open up a little hangout spot for just selling games and technology, but also have like little
Wish you a safe journey.
little VR corners and gaming places and sell a little bit of food as well on the side. Because if there's one thing I've noticed as these towns all start to shrink, you're gonna have crime just reach all-time highs because people have nothing to do, you know. And there's nothing worse than a teenager that has nowhere to go or nothing to do. They will just ransack and pillage. That's, you know, it's just it's in them. That's why, like, most playgrounds are taken over by teenagers. Most fucking skate parks, you name it. These places are immediately taken over. That was just an idea, because
The Deadlands are
yeah,
aptly named.
these towns, man,
didn't
are
realise
just
they were
ghost
this
towns.
close.
So sad.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil.
The fuck was that? Where did that come?
Is drained, their fields will turn to this.
See what this blight is all about.
No animals.
These are. This is all
And
ashes.
no monsters.
Yeah.
I suppose that's one small mercy.
This is what's left over from the fire. Interesting that it hasn't grown back at all if it's been 13 years, but I'll tell you the power of the Eikon flame. It literally created a giant nuclear event almost. What's this?
Another relic of the fallen.
Don't you copy what I say when I say I'm saying it, you son of a bitch. Animals in general, so pretty. Deserve homes why all pets have all... Yeah. Rescuing pets, that's like the best thing you can do. And telling you, they appreciate it more. Some obviously will take a lot more love and they might have some problems. It's no different than
the lad's life force.
our own issues.
Problems are all that's left.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just a straight up animal person. Not like everyone always asks you a dog or a cat person. I'm like, no, I just love animals. The only thing I'm not great with is spiders and insects. That's it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Torgal just panting away in the background. It's nice that we have a dog on the team. I don't think we've had an animal on the team of a Final Fantasy since probably Red 13 from 7, maybe. I'm trying to think. Phoenix Gate. I really love these fast travel points. They like their particle effects. Clive and Jill. I mean, if this was the entire party, I'd be okay with that for the rest of the game. The little baddies.
There it is. Phoenix Gate.
What's left of it? Jesus. Some of the castles survived, though.
Where it all went wrong.
Yeah, Dublin's a nightmare, yeah. Too many puppy factories. People think, like, when people, you know, drowning puppies and kittens, like a thing of the past. No, that shit still goes on, sadly.
It's time to discover the truth.
What truth is that? Did he really kill everybody? Bum, 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 bum. When you look at the world map, it looks all desert, right? But there's actually parts covered in snow and desert and forest. You can see we've been going through the forest here, but when you look at it, it's like, is that not desert? I just don't think it's laid out like that, you know? The dim Rosaria. Alright, let's keep going. For the nature of the story, you definitely have to play this one like the season of a show. You want to put like a good 3 to 5 hours in per session, just to feel like you're taking a bit out of it. Also leads to incredible massive fights as well. This one's a bit more subdued of a stream just because of learning Jill and the past and that. I get it. It's still been really cool just going on a little mission. Oh, look at him. Ever the gentleman. What do you smell, Torgal?
It's almost as if time had stood still.
Keep us from a breather. Try to drop in about 3 places. Said, oh, 5-foot fence, damn.
No. It's just as I left it.
I don't see the harm in that, you know. If you want to go that route, sometimes you're after something very specific, you know. And that's fine too. Some people go over the purebreds just so they can start a puppy farm of their own. That's where the issue is.
Let's have a look around.
Happens a lot here. I see a lot of huskies and things like that in just really dire, small, tiny places, and you feel so bad. You can tell they're just lethargic and just, yeah.
Could I have done this?
Look at that. Look at that crater. Oh my god. I was wondering why the frame rate was doing something weird. Oh my god. Told you it was like a nuclear event happening. Except it was 2 fire gods fighting. Sadly, I think you did. It was with the Hellfire. Hellfire. The question is, it awoke in you, but was somebody influencing him? Did someone set off the bomb? He had lost control after the fact, but what's funny is when we were doing that fight right at the start, it looked like he went deep underground. Uh-oh. Did you see the hooded figure or something?
Clive.
Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it is. It is. Always leading us astray.
It's him.
You son of a bitch. I don't even think this is
He's the only
Joshua.
one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Calm down now. Walking straight into a trap, Clive. Oldest trick in the book. What lies underneath this castle? got to do with the mother crystals, clearly.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
I think there's probably a couple of hooded figures, not just Joshua, but the game's trying to fuck with us, the player, you know.
He's like a bloody eel.
Jelly deal.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Who are these Fallen?
Hence the castle's name.
Right.
This was where Joshua was supposed to...
But, Clive, aren't you now the new Phoenix dominant? Couldn't you potentially open it?
He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Yeah, what is the Fallen all about? I heard very little about that.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter.
Reminds me of the trials.
I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return.
Yeah, it reminds me of the trials, of the cloisters of Final Fantasy X.
Where the hell did he go?
Careful.
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Maybe he has it. Ooh. It would happen to be a Phoenix they choose as well. I love that. The idea of rebirth under the herding breed. Yeah, exactly. Oh, like sheepdogs and collies and that. Give an amazing life to rescue. It's okay. You're giving an amazing life to Kiba, aren't you? That's all that matters. There you go. Is he opening it?
Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
This is gonna be cool. Oh, he's freaking spoiled. I can see him in those photos. Cute, that lovely coat and everything. Not a mark on him. Yeah, there's not a farmer here that doesn't have some form of a sheepdog. Look at this! Cool! Now this is what I've been talking about. This is the deep lore we want to get into.
Let's see if this one opens.
It almost looks like the husk or the shell of something. The architecture is fucking fantastic. Damn, that's pretty. Yo, is that not like a cocoon or something?
This place really be a fallen ruin.
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Let me guess, some kind of ancient but futuristic. Yes, we love those kind of civilizations.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Finally getting into the deeper side of this game. We'll probably be chasing down more of these gates. Careful now, they look like guardians. Careful. Gonna trip off an alarm. Yep.
Jill?
That's an elevator. Her hair is awesome. Uh-oh. Wakey, wakey. Like all mechanized scarabs or something.
What do we do?
Kick some fucking ass! Begin! Fallen bug. I was right about like a husk or something. You're going nowhere. You okay, Jill? Ah, there, a cakewalk. Done. 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 You love to see it. Okay, just a little taste of things to come. I was right, man. This whole thing looks like... You know, do you ever see when, like, those big bugs, beetles and stuff, when they molt, it actually looks like this. Completely different than your standard, like, snake molting, which is more like scales. And these bugs molt. It looks fucking weird, dude. Looks like armor. Shedded armor. What's this guy doing in the background? Let me guess. You're a stinking mage. They're kind of robotic as well. I dig it. You trying to hit little old me? Level up. Was that mid-combat? Nope.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this?
You woke them up, buddy.
This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Very cool. So fucking detailed, like your eyes kind of like refocus for a second. First dog Shiloh was it a Sheltie? Oh. Yeah, ever owned any unusual pets? I know Lacuna has a lizard. We were looking at like thorny dragons and bearded dragons and stuff like that. I'm kind of weird. I've always wanted to own like a turtle. I know they don't do a whole lot, but every time I see a turtle, like where people like are washing the shell, or they're like, you know, using a toothbrush to kind of clean the shell or whatever, and they do that little ass wiggle. Oh my god, I just fucking fall in love with them. I've always had a thing for red pandas and pandas in general. Even though they share a name, they couldn't be further away from each other. Pandas and red pandas.
Stay down.
Jill just takes care of herself. I like that in AI. Free little chest, why not? Okay, did we come from there? I think so. I'll get lost down here for sure. Wonder what the level cap is. I wonder is it 99? So we're already 21 and you start the game pretty high. Level 12 or so. 4 Australian tree frogs. Holy moly! What are they like? I think you've got like a Australian heart in there somewhere. Australian sheepdog, Australian tree frog. Oh. That can't be good. Oh. Owie!
Too slow. Not this time.
Jesus. Lend me a 13k. We're getting better and better. It's pretty hard to dodge that.
Wake wins. Too slow.
This makes sense to you?
None. Let's find
God, the combat's so good. It's Devil May Cry, but it's got its own little twist going on as well. They have hired one of the Devil May Cry combat producers, so it makes sense. It's familiar, yes, new. Frogs are really cool. Don't do anything during the day, but at night they're pretty talkative. They eat roaches. Okay. Probably only like one a day, one a week, something like that. Birds and lizards are exotic. If I've gotten, I want to get a thorny dragon. Iguana, wow. I feel like they get pretty big, huh? Especially from tail to tip. The old bombs are back, yay!
I don't think they're friendly.
These are classics. Can we actually use fire on them? In the OGs, if you used fire on a bomb, they would start to inflate and eventually just explode, but I think in this game it doesn't deal with any form of element, so it's just doing its own thing. Oh, he's trying to explode. Sheesh.
It's over.
That's cool. Nice classic enemy there. The Bomba. Yeah, I don't think elements play a part. It's very RPG light, you know, which is fine. I think that's what they wanted to do.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
You are the Phoenix. God, it's cool that all this is real
Here we
time.
go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect.
30 bugs a week? Daily water changes. Oh, I suppose with all three of them. Did they ever fight or anything? Or
Let's keep looking.
did they do that thing where they use their tongue like to clean their eyes? Little tree frogs. They must be tiny little things. Iguana as big as an infant dog. Good God! Yeah, I believe that. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're all different colors. Cool. Love that little grey brown one just sleeping in there. And then you've got one of those pale green ones. I've seen those and they're like little pink underbellies. Oh, look at them. They're so chill. They always look like they have a big smile on their face. They're lovely. Super easy to take care of. Spray the water mixed with turtle fix. Just in case they have affection. Aww. Uh-oh. Oh, I knocked him out of it. You love to see it. Boom! Ah, fucked up. Fucked up and wasted it. Oh, God help me. Owie, owie, owie. Damn, they're not like giving me my little...
Flames to me!
Oh man, you're gonna keep spawning more? Naughty, naughty! Damn, how do you get away from that? He has a very slow dodge.
Not this time.
Damn, there's no getting out of that. Yeah, cheeky bastards.
Not this time.
You gotta be on the right side of history there. All these heals all around, but they don't fucking let me use them. Are they all dead now? Nice. Yeah, once that big blade starts going, God help me. I was getting like little heals off them. Maybe that's all it does, just very minor little heals. Sleep on each other down. They've no brain cells. Bioactive tanks, so I have to deep clean every month. I bet. Yeah, we were trying to do some of those terrariums and that. Takes a lot of love.
That's enough.
I see Easton as well looked after. Probably pretty hard to clean on my own. I bet.
Too slow.
Love that I can just use fire on this. This is fucking hilarious.
Stay down. Too slow.
Jeez, I'm inside the fucking thing. I'm outside it. Damn. When you're good, you're good. A moss ball. It's a fungus ball. I've never heard of that. Is it some like little insect? We're Sir Mossington. That's all. Oh, that's brilliant. Everyone also needs isopods in a bioactive tank. Okay. Isopods also go well with lizards. Oh, really? They wouldn't eat them? Interesting. Yeah, we had got my dad a good old aquarium a good few years back, and he adored that thing, you know. He was getting into all the different fish, and he was kind of laying out his own nice little environment, you know. He's very good at it, but his health hasn't been the best, and he got rid of it out of the blue a while back, and he told nobody, and I don't know why he did that. I just don't think he could keep up with it anymore. I wish he didn't get rid of it. I suppose it was hard having space for it, but I genuinely think it was giving him a bit of joy.
I don't like this.
Oh shit, boss time. You look familiar. Looks like Alexander. Can't beat a good old suit of armor. Sheesh.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Bum, 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 bum. Bring it, you big hunk of shit. The Iron Giant. Another classic enemy. You dodged too early. It takes away your window. I see it. Damn. Music's fucking epic. Oh. Come on, bitch. All my stuff is on cooldown. Press the attack, huh? What's that mean? Ready in atomic ray.
Not for long, it isn't. With me.
That's new. That was new.
This is our chance.
Damn.
Take this.
Damn. Come on, you big whore.
You're finished.
Game over, bitch. That was interesting in the middle. So you had like a purple bar that I had a timer. It didn't really say how long you had, but you had to really get that bar down or it was game over. That's going to be a big thing in bosses later, I think. Bum-ba-dum. Can't beat a good old chunky boss. Just lights the fire in your belly.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
Bunch of dicks. It's probably defense. It's this giant place's defense. Yeah, the Iron Giant. He's one from ages ago.
The same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home.
Exactly. It's going to be a bigger challenge at the end of this.
Look.
Jealousy. Who's that figure in the background? Is that Gerudo?
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Some kind of prophecy, you know it. Are we gonna get our asses down there? Darn this prophecy. Darn this prophecy. Isopods, nice. Lizards aren't too hard to look after. Thankfully, feed them twice or so of big meals. Yeah. That's very low maintenance. Leaf litter to protect it. Isopods, apparently they don't clean up after. Oh, that's cool. Like almost like cleaning their scales and everything. I love that. I love seeing a little tiny like little world going on like that. Environmental system at work. The fuck is that? Like I was saying about the giraffes. Giraffes have no like nerves in their tongues, so they like. Oh, lich!
This time.
Stagger a home. Full on demon. I wonder if you like heal him, does he get anything back? That'd be kinda cool. Yeah, that's not good. Damn, I always do it too early. That was kind of cool. It was like, who's gonna win that fight? You're done. Finish him off. I don't think he's the guardian. I think there's something else going on there.
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Literally some undead thing. Pre-potion. Excuse me. Yeah, with the giraffes, they have those kind of purpley black tongues, and there's no nerves in them. And there's this very specific tree in Africa where it's like barely any leaves at all in it, except for the very top. And there's like fruit up there, and giraffes will. No one else can eat the fruit. It's all spiky, and the giraffes are able to eat it because they've no nerves in their tongue. So when they're eaten, because giraffes have like, you know, no arms or they're kind of basically
Look out.
everything that falls out of their mouth. The monkeys come along, all of these other animals come along and eat the leftovers, and then when the giraffe poops, the dung beetles come along, and it's really cool. It's a whole like system based around one giraffe and one tree. I fucking love that. And it's like millions of those kind of little cool little you help me, I help you kind of thing. I love it. Same with like hummingbirds and how the flowers have evolved to help the hummingbirds because they have very specific beaks, you know. They suck the nectar out of these flowers. It's crazy how nature works like that. I fucking love all that. Seems like we pass these trials, then it opens up the big one maybe. So yeah, you can see, look, now we're kind of powering this giant centerpiece. I see, I see. Is this one closed? This might be where we came from, maybe, or you have to do it in their specific order. This is all just one big trial. You see, if he's ready. There's the mural. It kind of looks like Garuda, but it could be anything at all, honestly. Just a good old prophecy, like it always is. After all, that weird bestial voice did speak of, "We found you." Which means, obviously, they were looking for someone. Someone very specific. Someone who could absorb the other Eikons. That's the thing. See, everyone usually represents one dominant, one Eikon. And they barely can contain it, you know? It's literally whittling down their life force. But there seems to be those that come along that can absorb the rest of the Eikons. Channel them. Like right now he's got Ifrit, he's got Phoenix, and he's got Garuda inside of him. The other person I've seen talk like that was Barnabas. That's why I think he's a big bad. I think he's a direct rival to Clive. Okay. Cool. I've noticed, even though like he's not being petrified, he's not been, you know, coughing up blood or anything like that when he uses the Eikon stuff. Sid is, and others have as well. It's those that inherit the Eikons, but eventually I think they're taken over. That's why she turned into that giant Garuda in the end. It was kind of cool. It showed us this, like, brain synapses firing in the middle of their head.
Apparently not.
That's pretty damn ominous, but that's not necessarily where we're trying to go either. That's not where the mural is it? It is, maybe. Ah, so pretty. Contained in this creepy little sphere. We haven't had like a save point or a healing point at all. A couple of fast travel points, but there it is. Just happens to be in the center of this cocoon, this hive. And that looks awful fucking...
seems to lead to this room.
Awful, like an insect. Looks like a god. Four-winged thing. Has it been burnt? Has it been damaged? Do you think Joshua knew and rejected this prophecy?
What do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
Kind of looks a little like Bahamut, but I think it's bigger than that.
I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think?
Careful.
Some sort of god.
The possible future. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, no, no. This is what happened last time when he lost control. Oh, that's creepy. Time has stopped. Where is our hooded friend? Who are you?
You're him. The second dominant of fire.
Jeez, that's a healthy noise in the old ears, thanks.
Who are you?
Why would Joshua want to do this? I am you. Whoa. Oh, weird. We are you. Damn, we are Legion. That's not creepy or anything. Told you there was a second person under a hood. Because Joshua hasn't necessarily been evil or anything. Oh no, he had another wet dream and just exploded everywhere. Literally. That's what I'm calling these things. Man blacks out, wakes up, and just explosion everywhere. Jesus Christ, did you do it again? Oh my god, what happened to Jill?
I'm back.
Oh no, this is a flashback. This is the moment he killed his own brother.
it! Please! Stop!
Oh, nice to see it from this angle.
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
You gonna do it? He said that he would end his life to avenge his brother. He's gonna let Ifrit consume him? Jesus Christ.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Damn. That was one way to fight your inner demons, huh? Damn. Oh my god.
Not this time.
Sheesh.
Too slow.
How the fuck do we fight this giant bastard? His health bar is not that high. Nice. Pull him down! Yes!
Not this time.
Oh, so fucking badass. Can we even be hurt? I don't know if we can be hurt. Infernal Eikons. He's not even calling free. Finish him! Yes! Didn't want to let him get back up there. Okay, what's the next phase? This will probably end up unlocking Ifrit's power for us. It's just like destroying those demons, unleash a little new power. Oh, if you think that's it, Clive, you crazy, dude. That ain't it. Damn. Oh shit. You must defeat yourself. Oh damn, there's some eyes. The very monster you created. It's like something like
still you deny
you save for the end, you know? This is like the fucking beginning of the game.
Staring right at you.
What's still to come? Jesus Christ.
Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Face yourself.
Too slow.
Come on. Oh fuck, you got away. Molten Trust? I don't have that. God, the music just keeps getting better and better.
Not this time.
Keep escaping from me, don't you?
Not this time.
He's like, yeah, I'm telling you. I hate when your shit's all shitty like that. Nice. So much stronger.
What?
It's something you can't do yet. Damn. Holy bollocks. Demon mode.
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
Yes. Exactly. Damn, look at that parry. You little bastard. Dude, I was behind him, huh? Forward. Fucking hellfire? No, no, no. Oh shit, mama. I can't, he's dragging me in. Yo, it's like fucking Virgil, man. That's so Virgil. Devil May Cry. Damn, that always misses.
Too slow. Not this time.
Garuda, lend me your strength.
We'll be able to transform into this demon mode after this. Getting tired. I was thinking Virgil, right? Yeah. Yeah, they brought on the Devil May Cry combat producer. One of them. So it makes sense.
It's alright.
It's in its DNA.
I'm done running from you.
The old inner child, huh? Dude, the pores and everything, fuck hell. Ooh.
Together, then.
Maybe I can transform. Yeah.
It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Oh, fuck, look at this stuff. Accept the truth. Oh, shit. Dun dun. Dun dun. Do it! You are Ifrit, the icon of fire. Bring it!
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Fucking hell. Let's go! Let's see what I got. Sheesh! God damn. Wonder if I got like a powerful move that I can do as well. Hellfire! Probably better than that. Ah-ya! Eat it, bitch! The fucking insane shit going on screen right now. Sheesh. Sit the fuck down, boy. Watch the master at work. Sheesh. 12k, nice. Time to finish this once and for all. Inherit the demon you become. Is that Hellfire? Damn. Can I end this like this? It's like every time I stream this, it's like the season finale, man. How the fuck did they do that?
The truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Yes! More kaiju battles. Dun 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 dun. Ugh. Fucking hell, man. Composers just on God, just fired on all cylinders. Bring it. Fucking hell. Nice. They usually give us a little more control than this, but I think this is just for the awakening, you know. Knockout. Finish it. Down. Shadow vanquished. Alright, now we'll be able to turn into that form anytime. It's very like a devil trigger. That was fucking badass. Yeah, we've had a couple of those icon fights where you get to control it free. We have a little more control, like when we fought Garuda. So yeah, for that one it was just for the sake of us getting that. You know, usually when you have those, you maybe get a cutscene or it's just like, here you go, you have a new devil mode. But no, this game's like, excuse me, it's just a whole fucking season finale right here and right now. You barely started the game. God of War, yes, thank you, thank you. I hate to keep harping on it, but I stand by it. Ragnarok's far from a bad game, but so hell bad. Had the potential there. I think the moment they decided to make it 2 instead of a trilogy, the ship started to run fucking sour. There you go, we were there all along.
Are you alright?
Still an important moment. Of course, right in front of the prophecy as well.
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
So it seems like we have those kind of bars. I assume they will, when we transform into that mode, they'll slowly, you know, just wear down. Just like with your Devil Trigger mode. I have nothing against that.
No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
You are the hooded man. It's your dark side. That was cool though. So it was that side of him leading him right here to accept the truth. Pretty cool. We all got a little dark side in us. I do believe Joshua is still alive. I know. What's worse is by revealing him earlier, it really pulled the rug out of that moment of him grieving his brother. But yeah, it is what it is. Maybe it's not him. Well, he's a dead ringer for him. Just 13 years older, obviously. Now with a fancy fantasy mullet. They never use hairspray or wax or anything, but every Final Fantasy character always has perfectly shaped hair. It's like, fuck. How you doing?
I had a hard enough time telling myself.
When the time warp, yeah.
Awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since.
It was him just fighting these demons, as bombastic as it was.
But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours.
You can't even look at her.
And I must atone for the crimes I've committed.
That's so sad.
But not before I learn the whole truth.
It's a shame
How
himself.
could a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want?
I don't know if you were so chosen. Something else is going on. It's not fate. Someone's manipulating everything behind the scenes. It'd be funny if Torgal just sat down and was like, "You bastard!"
I'll make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too.
She's gonna stay by his side.
There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
Nah, she's a keeper.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you.
Oh.
You never were one to hide from the truth. Even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
Look at those eyes, man. They're like little crystals themselves.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet,
Look at the texture detail on their clothes. Oh my god.
they're what brought us back together.
Between the leather and then she had that kind of...
Thank you, Jill.
Little cotton on her ruffles. Oh.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
See, I think that's Joshua grown up. Makes sense anyway. The only question is, how can he inherit the Phoenix? I don't know. Now we get to see a little bit of the bad side. I think this is, yeah, this is probably the Titan learning of Benedicta's death. Hugo is his name. He's the Titan. They were fucking on the regular. They were doing a whole, like, Mother of Dragons and Jason Momoa moment.
Tell me,
suffer the same fate.
You'll be our next big boss.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
Oh no, not Sid. Now Sid's in trouble. He seems like a well-adjusted steroid junkie.
With the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Boing. It's probably the ashes of Benedicta. But his love for her was misguided because she was fucking everybody. She's fucking Sid. She's fucking Barnabas the king. I think what they were doing is they had her doing that on purpose to try and, you know, unite the kingdoms falsely. To play against each other. The power of the pussy, man. I feel bad for her because she was just a pawn in everybody's game the whole way through.
Benedicta.
Yeah. That's her ashes. Unite the kingdoms and come. Exactly. Sticky. You know, it's a good binding source. Does a lot of damage. The meaning of life. Well, that's a hell of a name for a mission. Ifrit awoken. Yes. Ignition. Fiery lunge. Drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage. Limit break, so that's what they're calling that. Okay, good. Phoenix can be confirmed. Oh. There's your limit break. There's the demon mode. The fucking speeders. The semi-prime, yeah. Because when they go full Eikon into the big monster, it's been known as going prime. Primed Eikon. So semi-prime is just when you have like a little boner, you know, and you're like, Jesus, man, is this for real? L3 and R3, yeah, it's just like Devil Trigger.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Yeah.
Alright, we should arrange an introduction then.
Now Sid is on the chopping block. Alright, so it looks like we can only have 2 for now. There's definitely room for at least 2 more, I'd say. We'll probably get to control all of them before the game is over, though. When we were doing the iconic challenge, I could swap between 3, so I can't spoil that a little bit. I wonder how you swap. I have to unlock it over here first. Ifrit channeled. Oh, he becomes the main circle. Look at that. So you can tell. There's 2 here, so there's room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more maybe. Depending on how it works out. Out of the ones we've seen so far that we don't have, there's Titan obviously. Then Shifa. Odin, Bahamut. It seems about right. We'll see. Alright, where's this ignition? Will of the Weeks instead of Wisp? Will of the Wikes. Never seen that before. This is ignition. This is what I was talking about. Look at this thing. You're literally like a giant burning wheel running around. It's fucking insane. Now that little video there doesn't show it well enough. You can actually move all around the battlefield while you're doing that. Shit is fire! Then if you pick, we can do, oh nice, I actually wanted to save for this, look. Flames of Rebirth. That looks awesome as well. Damn it. So you can upgrade this. I don't think you can skip it. There's a way to, it's basically called mastery, where I think, see, mastered. Once you unlock that, you can use that skill without having the icon equipped. So I need 1600, nearly 1700 for this. God damn it. I love how it lights up the background when you move over there. That's so well done. It has like a little ghosting effect. It also looks like, do you ever see those little tourist things you get where the little, you've got the block of glass and they do a little laser artwork in the middle of it? It looks exactly like that. They use this kind of ghosting effect to create the illusion of 3D, which is really cool. You don't notice it until they light it up and then you're like, oh fuck. Almost like a little tattoo as well. No doubt people will get those as tattoos, because there's one thing Final Fantasy fans do is just litter the room and their life and their body adorned with Final Fantasy stuff and imagery. So let's see, I think the mastery could cost another 10,000. What does this do anyway? I'm used in mid-air. That's fucking wild, dude. I'll tell you what mastery will do, see? Widens the area of effect and increases potency. Mastery allows assignment to any icon. In battle techniques, collateral ignition. Bonus points are awarded for using battle techniques during arcade mode. Okay. Maybe I can't select Ifrit yet, can I? Unless I have to unlock something else here, do I? It's this lad here. Limit break. Got more of these down here as well. Burning Blade is awesome. I do use that a lot. It's great for when you're waiting for everything else to come back to you. Yeah, it does require 1,000. Okay. Okay, I wonder how you select Ifrit. They might leave that for later. Maybe he just always has it. Let me see what it says here. No, he doesn't always have it. I wonder how that works. Morning time. Afraid to put too much points into this stuff. You know what I mean? The remix tube ignition. I want to try out ignition. Let's go find something to fight very quickly, if we can, without loading another story beat. Is there anything to fight here? I don't think there was anything here, was there? I don't want to load the next story part. Not yet.
Torgal, what is it?
Uh-oh.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Can I open this now? Let's try ignition just here. I don't know, fuck. Well, let me do it. Oh, you gotta be in battle. Can I open this now? Nope. Clearly it's about to load something bad, so we don't want to do that. I'll just grab a save here. It's all good. We'll try that next time. That was fucking insane. Yeah, every time. See what I was saying? You want to play it in about 3 or 4 hour, even 5 hour chunks at a time. I know that's a lot, but trust me, you'll be all the better for it, because it feels like a season finale every chapter. It's pretty impressive. They're firing on all cylinders.